gorgeous people. How are we all today? Hope we're well. It's a bit of an overcast day today. Makes sense why I was drawn to do inner work this morning. Thank you, Wyatt, for reminding us that we need to hydrate. Feel free to hydrate with me. You've got beautiful Atrona coming in with a hype. Yes, Atrona. You have a new nicheling that you need to have your essence become a part of. So yes, definitely you need to be a note of that. So don't go too far today. It probably will be happening in the next half an hour, I imagine. We've got Wyatt coming in too. Not quite fast enough to come in first, but very, very close behind. Welcome in, Wyatt. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I've had an interesting morning. I've been doing. This is definitely a big week for self-reflection, inner work, lots of inner work stuff, which has definitely been keeping me on my toes. So that's why I took that half an hour extra to let myself channel through anything that was coming through, to just sit in the energies. Yeah, but I'm here. I'm good. Always good, whether it's in some way or another. How are you today, Wyatt? I'm choosing the nicheling that takes my soul. It's such an interesting term. That takes my soul. Moon is here as well. Hello, beautiful Moon. How are you today? I hope you're well. I love the little piggy. That's the cutest thing. A lechonk. A lechonk. It's very cute. Alright, guys. Well, I guess we kind of delve right into it, I suppose. I'll do a recap on where everyone is from our last session. For anyone who joins, who has not been with us before, you have the opportunity to have your being a part of the tribe, basically. So every nicheling, well, majority of the nichelings that you see in this playthrough, my chat, my beautiful community, they have made them or had an influence in their journey. So you have the opportunity to have a nicheling of your own in the tribe as well. As I say, having your essence within one of the members of the tribe. So any babies that are born, you have the chance to have them as your own. You can use the command tribe to see it's a little bit chunky and messy, but you can see all the nichelings that are there and a bit of the family tree that is there, so you can kind of tap in and see who and where and what is happening with everything. There's a few nichelings that are yet to have someone claim, embrace, maybe embrace, I like the word embrace more. And if you would like to have your energy in the tribe, you can use the command join. I do prioritize, if there is a queue, subscribers first, or people that have donated to me, and thanks to that. But yeah, let's delve in, I suppose. Well, I'm doing alright, just got done automating some saplings in modded Minecraft. Hey, woke up at 3 p.m. That's such a crazy timeline, oh my gosh. Why? Can you go through the nichelings I can choose from? Absolutely, we're going to go through all of them together. Blade is on too, just got pinged, here I am. Hey! Pulling you in with the ping. Amazing to have you here, Dale. How is your day so far? I'd love to know. Miss Moon, feel free to share what your highlight is for the day as well. It'd be nice for me to kind of tune into your energies before we delve right in. So let's pop over and I guess see what's going on. I think that's only fitting, right? So we'll do a recap, and during the recap I will be mentioning the nichelings that do not yet have an essence. Someone has not yet embraced them. So they're kind of up for grabs. So we'll have to look-see and see who's in here. Last episode was insane. It was crazy. We had so much going on. We had sick babies. We had a very, very busy healer. We had some new pairs. We had a family dispute. A few nichelings passed away. So there's been some switching up on who is influencing what nicheling. It's been crazy, but we'll be going through the quick recap and then we'll get into the journey together. Though my day's okay, though it took me an hour to travel from my uni to my house as there's so many roads closed at the moment. Oh, what's causing the road closures? I'm just fed up with driving at the moment. Yeah, alright, that's fair. I usually find funny like some music that I tune into can be really nice, and letting go of the destination, knowing, okay, I'm going to be getting there, but I don't need to put a time limit to it. That helps. Why, you rack up the points. Golly gosh. Dear, oh dear. Moon. Oh, sorrow passes away in 3 days. Yeah, wow. We're gonna have a bit of a shift up in the tribe. Alrighty, so let's see where everyone is. We are looking at Metaculia and was it Ravanu? So these two, Ravanu was actually originally paired up with Acorn, but they lost a child because it was not well. It was a sickly child, and they took it as a sign that they weren't meant to be together. Ravanu always had a little bit of a thing with Meticulia. He was like, oh, I don't know, but he ended up resonating with Acorn more over their digging abilities and their spiky body. But he's come down to Meticulia to support her and to create a nice little partnership. And Meticulia is currently looking after the shaman's space because he's been a very, 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 very busy shaman trying to heal all those babies. Sadly, he couldn't save them. But during that process, he's kind of found a connection with Acorn. So they're expecting very soon. And so is Meticulia and Ravanu. So she is due in 6 days. And yeah, they're just working together to protect the shaman's area. She's picking all the shaman's berries for him, for all his medicinal and all these different concoctions that he makes up. These are his sacred plants. So that's what these guys are doing down here. So Meticulia is of the essence of Akina. Ravanu is of the Nichling gods because he was a wanderer. Then over here we have Acorn and we have Nari. So this is Nariaro. Nari's just been a very, very busy man trying to heal as many of the babies as they could. We just buried her little son here. So he's got that little space there. So they just spent a day celebrating and having a nice wake, I guess you can say. Acorn is due very, very soon, so she's got 3 more days before she has her second child. But this is her first child with Nari, so this is a blessed partnership. They were sticking by this one spot before to say their last farewells to the little one and send their blessings. And now they're about to head back down south because Nari would like to set up his family by his sacred plants. So that's where they are right now. Acorn is of the essence of the beautiful Devon, and Nari is of Tasman. Let me just catch up with the chat quickly. Ted! Welcome in, Ted! Yay! Exciting. Nice to have you in here, darling. You gotta see what Marco's been getting up to. Because Ted, big thanks to Ted, he ended up igniting this whole idea of holding this adventure session. He asked me to create his nicheling Marco, and since there it's just kind of gone on because I had so much fun creating that nicheling with him. So yeah, it was pretty cool, that coming together. I really want to pass my essence on to Angel. Well, there's a chance that Angel may not be taken beforehand, but there is obviously the chance that someone else might want to have Angel. So we'll see. Blade closed due to roadworks. Never seen so many people working on roads in my life. Oh gosh. Yeah. Interesting. Good old roadworks. Well, at least the road will be better afterwards. It's worth it in the end. Atrona, you have 15k points? Oh my gosh. Someone's a hoarder. No, thank you so much for giving me all that support. Obviously, you're always here supporting me in order to rack those up, so thank you. We got a zodiac check, guys, so feel free to share what your zodiac sign is. If you know your chart, you can share that as well. So I am an Aquarian sun, I am a Leo moon, and an Aries rising. I'm very combustible, lots of fire, lots of air. I have no water in my chart at all. So connecting with emotions whilst being also an Aquarian is very interesting. Blade Raven sits patiently waiting for food to pass so he can catch it and eat it. Yeah, I can see Raven just definitely a little hunter for sure. I love that. We'll go check out on beautiful Raven. He's only just joined the family with Blade of Essence. Moon, I really want to keep giving my Essence nichlings its Sorrow's family line. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Which kind of, I think, yeah, takes me on to these guys here. We've got Marco. Marco is basically the protector, scout, and hunter of the tribe. He's not usually home much. He's usually going off exploring and seeing what's around and just protecting the lands. But at the moment, he is just looking over his son because they just lost his mum. So this is Pristone. This is his son. He is going to be the coming leader of the tribe. And Marco is currently the alpha in place because we lost Ignesco. So yes, we've got little Pristone here, which is now holding my essence, which is me following the family line. And Pristone is very much a little similar to his mum in the sense that he's also very connected spiritually and wants to give all the wisdom that he can and support his tribe as much as he can. But he's more drawn to staying around the oak tree. He gets lots of wisdom from the oak tree. He's very earthy. So instead of Ignesco, he would go around and see everyone and check in on them. He's probably more of a leader that holds his presence and let others come to him. And we've had a big memorial over here. This is so beautiful. We lost our beautiful Bumbo, who was the essence of Wyatt. Wyatt will be picking a new nicheling to have his essence a part of today. But Bumbo was buried over here by the new Beaker. So Beaker came in, had a little bit of a hustle and a bustle with Bumbo, but it seems like they've kind of they sorted their differences in the end, and Bumbo ended up blessing Beaker because his daughter, who is here, Sprocket had a little bit of a crush on Beaker, so it was really nice. So Beaker ended up burying Bumbo over here. So yes, we've got Sprocket here, who is of the essence of Yaza Fox, and is the son of Bumbo. And then we've got his brother here, Kai, and Kai does not yet have an essence. So yeah, they're Bumbo's kids. We lost Ruby earlier. Then we've got the incredible fierce tribe leaders here. Like, these guys are just all about hunting. They're very fierce. So you've got Sorrow here, who is about to pass away in 3 more days, which is Moon's beautiful nicheling. And then we have Kla, and Kla is of Og's essence. And they've had some gorgeous kids. Oh my gosh. So we've got Espresso, which is S'mores. Little nicheling. He's very cute. We've got Raven, which is Blades, and then we've got Little Angel, who is yet to have someone embrace her. But these guys, yeah, they're really cool. The genetics is really interesting, really cool, really exciting. So yeah, this is a beautiful little family that we currently have as well. And then we've got little Coiswind here. She's of the essence of the nicheling tribe because she was a wanderer. But yeah, she's kind of looking out. And over here, way over here, don't forget about these guys. So we've got Ikora, beautiful Ikora. She ended up mating with Flamebiter, and they had a little girl, I believe, but they ended up losing her to sickness. And I think Ikora just always loved exploring, and she always wanted to try and explore the island as quickly as possible. So on her last few days, because this is her last day, she just wanted to be with people that meant a lot to her. And go out and explore. So we've got a Ikora here, and her partner Flamebiter, who was a wanderer, so that's nicheling god essence. Ikora was Atrona's. And then we've also got Aurora here, who ended up being found by... I don't think Ikora found her, but she raised her. They found her as just a little child wandering around in the grass all on her own. So she basically raised her. And so Aurora and Akora have a very, very, very strong bond. It's very, very sweet. So yeah, they're over here. So I believe that is everyone. I don't believe I've missed anything. If you guys have any questions, obviously feel free to ask and I can fill in the gaps. But yeah, that's where we are. I'll catch up with chat quickly. Yes, so Stream Elements is just to remind you of my Instagram and my Facebook. I've been really, really present on my Instagram recently. I've been doing a lot more in the sense of sharing my story, sharing my gifts and talents, just sharing some tips and tools to help you if you ever have like any moments of not feeling motivated, feeling stuck, feeling a little lost on your path. I kind of give guidance tools to help you through that. So feel free to check that out if you like. I also have my free Facebook group, which I'm doing so much of at the moment. I'm actually creating a very more, I don't know, it just feels really nice, where I'm making a lot of changes. So if you want to have a part of those changes, kind of like holding groups where we get together and we talk about our experiences, having healing circles, maybe a little book club could be a thing. Yeah, there's a few things that are changing in there. And I go live every Tuesday talking about, empowerment tools to help you with any blocks. We talked about daily practices that bring clarity and direction. That was really, really powerful, and I had a few little harmonics in there that are really activating. So that's an interest to you. You can check out that link. So Miss Moon, I once had 30 to 40k points in someone's stream. That's a good tally. Wyatt, I have my choice. Who I take myself? Yay! Wyatt's gonna pick who he'd like. Oh, exciting. Alright, so we've got Wyatt, and it's basically at the point where Jed can choose his as well, especially because I know he's working. So, Atrona, if you'd like to... Well, we'll let Wyatt pick his first, of course, and then Atrona can pick his. So, let's let Wyatt pick who he would like to bring his essence in, because last stream we ended up saying goodbye to Bumbo. And yeah, we can go from there. We've got... Let me just... see what some of these zodiacs were. So we've got White is a Gemini, beautiful Geminis, two-faced but in a good way. Atrona is a Virgo sun, a Pisces rising, and a Pisces moon and a Sag rising. Atrona, such a beautiful combo. I'm a little biased, we did date for a while. And we also had Blade. I saw you mention. Did you mention who? Yeah, you got your sun in Leo. Oh, Leo suns. Hey, oh my God, Moon in Aquarius. You've basically stolen my signs. That's so cool. And your rising is Libra. So my north star is Libra. So I'm trying to work towards being a Libra. But there you go. You've just switched. We've just switched our moons and suns around. That's really, really fun. That's cool. Alrighty. Clara, you better take care of our children. Clara, it's all up to you now. No pressure. Okay, so, Mr. Wyatt. Who is going to be of your essence? We've got Kai here. We've got Angel. And then we also do have 2 upcoming babies as well from Acorn and Meticulia. Also, I totally haven't had the stream on mute and not paying attention to chat. So just in case I choose someone's nation. Oh dear, Wyatt. Okay, Wyatt. You get to choose. At the moment, it's between Angel and Kai. And you can wait till the other ones are born if you so wish. Haha, the suspense. Oh my gosh. I choose. Ah! The build up is real. Oh, Wyatt. The drama. I love it. Angel! Oh, the drama! I love it! Alrighty, well, Wyatt has chosen the beautiful Angel for his essence. So, what would you like to change her name? It's okay, Moon, because I can tell there's going to be a lot of other babies coming through your storyline. And I wouldn't be surprised if the nicheling that you chooses ends up partnering up with one of them. May I see your genetics and stuff? Absolutely. So, she's got Beak is recessive. She's got her mega horns, very strong. She's got full eyesight. She's got Barina Snout recessive, armored body recessive, Barina claws, runner legs, a hammer tail, and a scorpion tail recessive. She's black with grey markings. And yeah, she's got IF gene here. Oh, I should probably double check that these guys. I've already checked that before. I'm gonna wait till one of Sorry's kids have a child. Alrighty. Which I assume would be too far away. I know. Are Angel and Raven related? Absolutely. So these three are siblings, full related siblings. You got Espresso, Raven, and Angel. They are all related to each other. Their kids and their parents are Sorrow and Clara. You can tell they all look they're very, very similar. They all look the same. They're definitely siblings. But I still love that they're just like the patterns are different. They still have their own unique patterns. I love that. Trona Raven sounds awesome. Not biased. Yeah, no, Raven's cool. Okay, so this means, Mr. Trona, are you going to... well, Corey's going to be passing away in the next moment, so we should probably wait. So what we might do is whilst Wyatt... Yeah, Angel's really, really fitting. You can choose her chest colour as well. That is something that Blade can do as well for his. I think you mentioned you actually wanted to keep them green, didn't you? But you can change them. Love me some crows. Alrighty, guys. So, whilst Wyatt is, I guess, getting comfortable with his new little nicheling, I guess we should start getting our story rolling. Seeing where everyone is. I guess one of the first things... Oh, the hunters would be so tempted right now. One of the first things that I'd like to do is probably start bringing these guys down to where Acorn can set up down here. So we might even have... Acorn isn't the fastest nicheling, but I think she's still got a bit of attack on her. She's actually got a bit of oomph, so she might do some hunting on the way down. There's a few bundles here trying to eat the food. Does Raven want to take care of that? Shoot! Yeah, you tell him. Might even have Sorrow let herself set up on the nest as it's getting closer to her. Oh, yeah, close by. I think she'll want to be keeping by her little root system here where she's comfortable. So Clara is trying to keep an eye on these guys, so we'll keep that in mind as well. Little Angel sticking by the fan bam with Koi Swin. She's kind of tapped in to be like the babysitter, so she's looking after them there. Let's have Meticulia just help with the protecting of this space. Oh, I knew that was going to be a problem. We'll have these guys come back down. Nari's kind of keeping the space clear. He doesn't want to be out of sight of Acorn. Is there anything else happening over here? Yes. Let's have these guys for Cora's last day. I think she would want to continue her explorative behaviours. We'll have her set up nice and comfy on the nest. Have these guys be nearby her. Keep her the company. As her partner. Oh, so sweet. And we'll have to say a big goodbye to Ikora before we finish the day. Here I think Marco is probably going to want to start going on to his travelling again. So let's see if we can kind of just have them start kind of heading towards this direction. What's he wanting to do now? He's going to go back into explorative mode, but I don't think he'll be too far because he is currently the leader and we don't have Ignesco nearby. Although he does trust Sorrow. But Sorrow's going to be passing soon. Oh my gosh. Now, what do these guys want to do? Well, I think Klar is going to want to keep them nearby because he did make a promise to Bumbo. So we'll have Kai kind of pop closer by. And I don't think Beaker wants to go too far either. There are a few things to hunt down here though, so I think Klar would definitely be interested, with Espresso not very far behind. Don't want him to scare them away. I think that's everyone for today. So let's pop over to Akora, guys, and let's give her lots and lots and lots of love. She's done so much exploring. She's been such a sweet additive to the tribe. She ended up helping Ruby and giving Ruby comfort when she was having a child. It's been, yeah, such a beautiful, beautiful journey with her. So can we get lots and lots of love in the chat for the beautiful, beautiful Akora, please? I'm going to go and do it myself. Get us some support from Humphrey as well. Just lots of love in the chat for the beautiful Akora. Thank you, Akora, for your beautiful energy. We're so grateful. So appreciative. So lovely. And thanking Atrona2 for creating the beautiful Cora. She was half sisters to Ignesco and was amazing at helping raise the kids when they were first here, along with, of course, Sorrow. Sorrow was a huge impact on that. But yes, we'll say a big goodbye, big goodbye to Akora now. Thank you so much for being with us, my dear. So beautiful. Alrighty. And love and light. I don't know if any of these guys can dig either, can they? No. I don't know if any of these guys can. Oh, these guys can, but they'd have to go collect them. I have to see if they are driven to Mordecai. Can you guys hear the cookies in the background? Kookaburras? They're very quirky. I think that was a nice way. She had such a beautiful circle for her passing. That's really sweet. Alright, let's get these guys to come down. Oh, I don't think she would be able to help herself. Oh, and I think Nari is like, oh my gosh, it's so good to be home. Thank you, Metaculia, for looking after my plants for me. I'm so grateful. I'm sure it'd be very welcome to Ravanu being around to help as well. There we go. Amazing. Now, we've got these guys. I'm sure there's going to be some wanting to hunt. Oh my gosh, Espresso just grew up. Oh, he's so badass. Look at him. Well, he's learnt a few things from his dad, for sure. We'll give it a moment so Clark can take that one out, and we can have little Angel watching the whole process. Alright. Nice. Might have Beaker helping with the rabbit population as well. I think that will help him feel more comfortable and more accepted into the tribe if they know that he's wanting to help out. Alright, these guys are being a little sneaky actually, running in the opposite direction to Clara. You might need to do a little bit of run over after them. Oh my gosh! I think that was a peaceful bear. Oh, look what Raven just found. I think she'd want to gather out the remains here, and she has the ability to also bury him. So I might get her to collect up the remains, and then tomorrow she, I think, will be honoured to bury him. From watching the ceremony, I think she feels like that's something she could take on. What else have we got here? We've still got Pristone here. He's getting all the knowledge that he can from the acorn tree. And Marco here, what are you doing? Where do you want to set up next? Alright, is that everyone? Yeah, alrighty. Go next day. Let's go, Espresso, my fellow relative! Alright, I haven't missed anything, have I? Yeah, Blaze keep it green. I'm gonna go take my dog out before he loses his mind. Yeah, why? That's a good idea. Raven waits for food. Raven eats the food. Raven, nom 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 nom. Oh gosh, I'm crazy. Welcome back, Wyatt. I hope the puppy is a little bit more settled. Alright, so from memory, we're losing Sorrow at the end of today. Oh gosh. I don't think there was any others that were close to her age. So that's going to give us a little bit of relief. I've got to change. For some reason I've got that as dark green. Why do I have Raven as dark green? Raven was meant to be a normal green, right? Well, let her dig up the space and bury the beautiful friendly bear that we had around, peaceful bear. And Sorrow's just going to nibble on her little berries, and we're going to have her family come around and give her support. Which I think Clara would be like, excuse me, little ones, can you please pop back here now? Be a part of this circle. We'll have Biko come join as well. Oh, I should have left that as a burial space. But yeah, now we've got the whole family around to say goodbye. I don't know, Pristone might pop out of his little usual endeavours to be present to say goodbye to the beautiful Sorrow. Oh, what a crazy thought. Alright, so now we're having the beautiful Acorn. Oh, she's ready to give birth. Well, let's have her set up. I think we'll let her set up here, and then she can nest up next time. I think would be the plan. We might need to reconnect with the rest of the tribe soon, I think. And now that these guys have gone out and said goodbye to Cora, they might want to head back and see the crew as well. Aurora has actually had a lot to do with the family, so she's probably going to want to go back. Oh, that's fine. He's poisonous. So we might get her to start heading maybe one more day to say goodbye, and then they can start heading back towards the tribe. Angel cries, stop wanting Sorrow to go. It's okay, Angel. She's never going to go too far. She's just leaving the physical world. Her spirit is never far. Is this something Marco will come back for? It's very easy for him to come back. He makes it look so easy. My little Raven, she's not as close to he's not as close to his mum as he might like to be, but he was doing a very, very beautiful duty when he was over here, so he'll pop over and be able to see you soon. I think that should be everyone, so can we get a lot of love in the chat for the beautiful Sorrow? She was the one that raised so many of these beautiful nichlings into their adult form. So we had beautiful Sorrow. She, even as a teenager, she was raising all the kids. She had a really close relationship with Marco, actually, so it makes sense that Marco would have popped back for this. But we've got Marco who's popped back. They were very, very close. She raised him from when he was just a little baby, so they've been close. She helped raise Clara, she helped raise Acorn, she was kind of more just supportive of Nari. Nari kind of has always done his little thing. Really supportive of Meticulia. She was just a mother for all of them, and she was absolutely gorgeous. Very exciting to know that she's got beautiful family members here with her now as well. So thank you, Sorrow, and we look forward to what your legacy holds. Forever in our hearts, Sorrow, we love you. Oh, I love this. Yay! Alrighty guys, can we have a countdown to say goodbye from 3? Countdown from 3 to say goodbye to the beautiful Sorrow, please. love you, Sorrow. Thank you. Oh, this song is so fitting. Thank you, Wyatt. So beautifully fitting. We love you, Sorrow. Thank you. We can say that this is a spot that was dug up for her, so we can pop her bones right next to where she raised her own kids, where she spent a lot of time, where she raised her own Berina when Clara and her first paired together. It's very, very beautiful to have this little moment with her. No, I love that. But this now means that Moon, I think she was wanting to wait for one of her children to have a child. So we'll see what she ends up deciding to do. But that's so sweet. We do now have Espresso, who might be looking for a partner soon. So we'll have to see what happens there. But no, that was a beautiful send-off. I love that. And I'm glad that Marco came back for it as well, because she was a big part of his journey. Big part of it. Alright, let's set... Oh, it'd be nice if we can set her up there, right in the middle. Oh, but that's kind of like Nari's spot. Let's have Nari in his spot. We'll have Acorn set up right here, right next to him. And... guys, we're going to have a baby tomorrow! Exciting! And... yeah, Metaculia is going to be having a child soon too. So, I don't know, maybe they could pop over to this spot. Is that where they'd like to set up? That way they're still close by from the rest of them. Devon! Devon, you came in the perfect time. You came in the perfect time because we've got beautiful Acorn who's about to have her child. It's very exciting. It's very, very exciting. We've just lost a few of our past members. Hey, Atrona's here. Atrona, would you like to... Atrona, don't do that. No. You've got to pick it with me. Oh gosh. Okay. Atrona, I'll talk to you later. I'm not going to pick it unless you're here. But I hope you have an incredible day. Thank you for sticking your head in. Appreciate you. And guys, if you have not yet already, please go see the beautiful Atrona. He's gorgeous. He's been streaming himself. Is a natural at it. Is just a gorgeous, gorgeous presence. So definitely go check him out and send him some love as well, please. Alrighty. So, well, I guess now we might give the space to the rest of the family. So I think we're going to be having Raven's going to run back and have that time with the family. I think Pristo might give them the space. So she might take that with her and pop over and send her regards. Let's have Clark pop in as well. So they're all close. Pristone, I think, might pop over back to his tree. And Quizwind might not stay too far away now that... Oh, but she did want to help Angel raise... She wanted to help raise Angel, so maybe she'll stay by Angel's side for now. But she's still wanting to keep an eye on Pristone as well, because at one stage she did have responsibilities for him as well. She's very... I can see Quizwind being very maternal. Very, very maternal. So we'll let the family have their time and space to say goodbye properly. And we'll let these guys, I guess they'll probably want to do, they could probably do a little wander. They're not going too far, but that way they're kind of giving the family space to say a proper goodbye. Good little Angel. Oh, she's so sweet. Oh, wow, Devon. Been following for 3 months? That's crazy. Oh, Blade, I love that. Sharing the love. This is such a beautiful space. Alrighty, so these guys seem like they're pretty content where they are. Might even have Clara kind of as a fresh new start, a symbolism of a fresh new start. He's gonna take the plant. Alright, now we've got these guys here. I think they're going to bring the remains back and ask someone to be able to bury their remains of a Korra for them. But they're going to start making their way back to the tribe. And we're going to probably want these guys. They're kind of separated at the moment, but surely we might need to bridge the gap between these two families again. 3 families, I guess. Raven is happy. He's with Raven, and even though he weren't close to his mum, he still misses her. Yeah. I feel like he's in that space now where he could be like, Mom, I was helping the friendly bear pass away as well. It's really sweet. Alright! We've got a baby on its way! Guys! This is exciting. Miss Devon. Oh, Devon. I don't blame Akon for being excited to meet her child. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful moment. So I'll let Wyatt know how old Angel is in a moment, but for the time being, let's welcome in a beautiful new member to the tribe. Devon, you can't go AFK. She's having a child now. Guys, can we get a bit of hype, a bit of love to bring in this new beautiful soul into the tribe? Ooh, I'm loving this, I'm loving this. Thank you, Wyatt. And can I get a countdown from 3, please, guys, to welcome in this beautiful new member? Akon's got this. Akon's got this. Oh, I love this song. Alright, do we have a countdown from 3 to welcome in the new baby acorn? A healthy one, may I add. 3. Oh, Devon, good. Blade, you missed 2. I've got a 3. I've got a 1. Can I get a 2? We're missing a 2. 2. Who have we got? Who have we got? Oh my gosh. Two is delayed. Look at her. She's beautiful. She's so quirky. She reminds me so much of her mum. I love this. I love this. I love this. Devon. Look what beautiful acorns. Little child. Isn't she gorgeous? My heart. My heart. Got a little Maita. And she's got the fierce purple eyes, I believe, of her mama. She's got the paler colours of her dad. And she has a lot of features that are very similar. In fact, it's a nice balance between the two, I feel. She's got big ears recessive, she's got the antlers recessive, got the digging trunk recessive as well. She's got a heat body recessive, which is interesting. Web feet are recessive. But no, got the mask recessive as well, but she is so sweet. She's so sweet. So that means that our beautiful Maita, she's just joined the family. She gets to create a little bit of a personality as we go, but this means that she is available for someone to add their essence within her. So if you've just joined, or if you're about to have your previous nicheling pass on, there's a chance that you can follow her journey. Mr. Wyatt, don't forget to be starting to create that personality for Angel. So we're looking at a brief personality description for her and her 3 likes and 3 dislikes, and that can be added to her profile. She's so cute. Absolutely adorable. And the fierce purple eyes. And the spiky body. Oh, so quirky. I love it. I love it. That's a beautiful new member to the tribe. And now I think Meticulia is getting ready to settle in for her child as well. She might want to quickly say hi though to Acorn, welcome in the little child. In the meantime, Ravanu's kind of getting the nesting space ready for them. So yeah, I love how these guys, actually that wasn't fully intentional how it worked either, but these guys have been best friends their whole life, and now they get to raise a family together. It's so sweet. I love that. Okay, so our beautiful acorn has 21 days remaining. And we had Angel, our beautiful Angel. So Angel is currently 12. I think she'll age up around 15, 16, maybe. So she's nearly a teenager. We've got Raven here. We've got Espresso. These guys are now both teenagers, which will, I don't know if that makes it easier or harder for Clara to keep an eye out for them. But we had that time then to say goodbye to the beautiful Sorrow. And when Moon is ready, she will be joining her own energies into one of these nichlings that have come. I think she's holding off for one of the children of her nichlings. So whether Espresso finds someone or whatever ends up being the flow. But yeah, I think that may be the intention. But we'll let these guys, they're in a nice space together. I can't believe how cute she is. I love it, I love it, I love it. Alright, so these guys are heading back with the remains of Ikora. And we've got Marco, who is remaining in his hunting space. He's popping in, saying quick hello to his son. Oh, that might need to be his next be the next thing he'll try and hunt out. I think these guys are curious to kind of see what's going on, but they also don't want to go too far away from Beaker. But we'll have Beaker. I think Beaker would be happy to kind of stay by Sprocket after her father's wishes. I don't think he would want to go back against them. Kai as well. Kai's pretty cute. But the purple is just so cool. Alright, let's have Clara. He might pop on here. Just give a holler at them and be like, yo, you two, don't go too far. Oh! Oh my gosh, who are you? Pan. I don't know if anyone can go and see him in this turn, can they? Espresso might. We'll have Raven keep an eye on his sister. I reckon Espresso would want to go explore and see if he can see who this is. Who is this? Pan. Look at his cute little blue eyes. Isn't he sweet? He's got very interesting coloration. Some interesting traits. He's a pink nicheling. Oh, but he's sickly. Oh dear. So, pregnancies are 8 days long. So they would probably want to have, one more, if they can. Have Acorn's wish of having a beautiful family. So, Angel loves hunting, chasing stuff, and her family. She hates being an adult, having responsibility, and sleeping. That is so sweet. She seems like she's going to be such a beautiful little member. If I pin these, maybe I can find them later. Don't entirely know how pinning works. Oh, it goes to the top. Okay. Alright, well that's what I'm doing by pinning it. That's fair. Okay. Guys, I've just sent lots of pins to you. Not pings, although they probably come across a little bit ping-like, but pins. I'm going to set just a little section aside for me to look at it later. Alright, and make sure that they're a colour that I can actually read. Okay, that's good. I'm good. I fixed it. I think I fixed it. Have I missed anything else? Raven keeps an eye on family whilst Espresso deals with Pan. Yeah, I can definitely see Raven being a little bit on the protective side of things. I can sense him being very family orientated as well. Bumba watches over in happiness that Clara's keeping his family safe. Oh, that is so beautiful. Yes. No, he's doing a good job. I reckon Bumbo had good faith putting Clara in charge of that energy. For sure. Absolutely. Alrighty, well, these guys are just kind of chilling here. Close Wind is kind of helping Raven at the moment to look after the little angel. She's so cute. She's so cute. And let's go our next day, I suppose. Okay, so we've got this pan here. So I guess we'll have an espresso if he can pop over. Oh, he's gonna get away. And who is this? So Pan sadly is a sickly nicheling. And he just seems like he was desperate for help. He just wanted to try and find a healer, people that didn't seem as weird and abnormal. I think he would have gotten some words of wisdom from Pristone, some encouragement from Espresso for him to go see their healer. We might even have, maybe Espresso will be happy to be the one to escort him over there with the extra blessings from Pristone, and having Marco keeping an eye over as well. But he is also aware that he needs to be out of the space to not get anyone else sick. So I think we'll have Espresso guide him to the healer, which would be nice because that will then tie in the families that have been separated for a while. And Devin, it's been a while since I played Niche. Girl, what are you doing? Get into it! Angel starts wandering, looking for something to attack. Angel's on a mission, is she? Well, she can't go too far, so if she were to go and try and attack something, we're gonna have to have these guys keeping an eye on her for her. But that's alright, she's got a good team here. Raven is very supportive as a brother. And then what are we gonna have? I think I'm gonna get Marco to do some hunting. And Pristone is doing a lot more. He's probably feeling a little overcrowded with everyone here at the moment though. A lot going on. What are these girls wanting to do? They're kind of feeling a big sense of freedom. They're also like, oh my gosh, there's so many people. Because they grew up in solitude, do they want to go off on their own again? But Clyde would not allow that. Did they try and sneak away? I don't know. They're definitely siblings though, you can tell. They look very similar. I think Beaker isn't going to be going too far away from Sprocket though. Okay, what do we have here? Well, I think Meticulia, after giving blessings to the little one, would want to pop back on her own nest because we've got another child coming, guys. With the support of Rivanu. And we've got Flamebiter, and we also have Aurora coming in to say hi and to say hello to everyone after so long. And actually to ask if someone will be able to help bury the remains of their beautiful Ikora. And I think that's something that Rivani would be happy to do. So tomorrow they will give a final resting place for Ikora near all the family too, which I love. She passed away somewhere that she loved, but now she gets to her body gets laid to rest near her family. So that's really sweet. She's so cute. I love it. So Angel didn't kill that prey, but her brother Raven showed her how to do it, and mainly did it quickly because she was about to scare that prey away. So we quickly popped in there to make sure that didn't happen, but she still got to get in the fun and enjoy the hunting excitement. Okay, I think that might be everyone. Might have Clark. He's just going to be in his spot, making sure that no one goes too far. He's kind of like in the middle because he's like, okay, I've got my kids here. I've got these other kids here. Like, when did I become a parent of so many kids? He used to be the loner. He liked being out hunting on his own, and now he's got kids. He's like, I don't know what's going on. Raven lets Angel attack, but keeps it close to him. Yeah, just don't get into trouble, yeah? I gotta keep an eye on you. Angie is a bit bad, but she did kill that prey. I think it was a joint effort. We'll say it was a good team effort between these guys. She's very cheeky, that Angel. Alrighty, I think it's time to go the next day. We got another baby coming in, guys! Woo! Meticulia and Ravanu. This could have a really, really cute kid. So this will be exciting. It'll be really refreshing to see how this comes along. I love her eye color too. So can we get a little bit of love and support for Meticulia coming in and her newborn child coming? Very exciting stuff. I'm going to send some love into the chat myself. Super exciting. Send some love. Help us with a countdown. A countdown from 3 to say hello to Meticulia and Ravanu's beautiful little bundle of joy. That's so sweet. I'm keen to see the genetics on this. I think they both... Oh, with lots of love, Meticulia. Oh, it'll be interesting. We got a lot of red and brown, so we should have a beautiful little one going in. Thank you, Blade. Beautiful emphasis. Energy's coming in for our newborn. I love this energy. Alright guys, can we have a big countdown please? Oh, feel the vibes. The vibes of the tribes. 3. Are we getting a 2 this time? 3, 2, 1. Let's go! I like how you double checked the 2 was there. Oh my gosh! He's beautiful! Look at his white, fiery mane. Oh my gosh, he is beautiful. I love this, I love this. Alrighty, so he's got ballerina ears, recessive, which is quirky. The Savannah horns are recessive. Let me see what the parents have. Yeah, from Meticulia. I see. Got the poison fangs recessive. The spiky body's there. Where's the spiky body? Oh, from Ravanu, of course. Got the dark red colouring. Spots recessive. Who's got the... Oh, Meticulia's got the spots, of course. That he's beautiful. I love the contrast with the dark red and the white. I am in love with that contrast. And that must be coming from Meticulia. He's got white there too actually, so white was going to be... Oh, grabbed the wrong one. Where did Dukvan go? Yeah. Oh, I love him. And the purple eyes. We've got orange eyes recessive, which would be Meticulia's eyes are orange. And Ravana's got purple eyes, or the violet eyes recessive. Interesting. Wow, these babies are so cute! Blade, if you don't yet have a niche, you need to get it pronto. Dukvan, isn't he gorgeous, guys? Yay! I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Alrighty, well, we'll have this moment. Ravanu is going to not go too far and bury the beautiful Cora where everyone can see. So we'll give her a nice little space to kind of say goodbye. And then I think we'll allow him to give her her final resting place there, where she's so close to all the family as well. I love that. Oh my gosh, look how cute she is! I love Maita. I love her so much. I could definitely see Acorn really, really wanting to also take out a Stagmole. I think they're going to want to have another kid really, really soon as well. So what I might do is I'll let them... I know she's only just had a child, but I feel like she would be someone who'd be like, no, like I want another one as soon as possible. She's so drawn to having a family, especially because she didn't have a very close one when she found this tribe. So I think they'd try for another one as soon as they can. And we'll let Maita still be nice and comfy in the nest, but not too far away from the parents. And we might have Acorn go around the backside, and she's going to want to take out that Stagmole. Alright. Well, I don't think she can pick up the meat, so we'll have Raven pick up the meat for little Angel. Who got over this way. Alright, we've got an escort that's going to be happening. So let's have Marco. He's probably going to want to pop back up in his tree. Oh, there's a bluebird coming in too. He's not going to allow that. But for the time being, we might have Espresso lead the way for Pan. Oh my gosh, Pan is so fast. He's like, zoomies! I don't know if Espresso can keep up. Let's keep an eye on this bluebird because that is definitely something that Marco would not accept in his territory. Oh, he's just staying out of reach for now. Oh, buddy. Playing with fire. Raven gives some food to Angel. Oh, I think that's a beautiful join up. These are the cutest siblings. Oh my gosh. They're so cute. Alright, we'll have Pan. Alright, so he's going to be here where he can see everyone. We'll have Espresso sneak in. Help with the problem that they've got so far. And maybe Pan can pop over. He's going to need a healing fruit very, very soon though. But, oh, actually there's a healing fruit here. Alright, let's have him pop over and see the healing fruit. With Nariaro kind of doing a little bit of feed train, maybe. Saying you need to get that healing fruit into you pronto. And then we'll see what Nari can do to help poor Pan. Oh, he's so cute. I'm loving the contrast so much. So much. Okay, now what are these guys wanting to do? Where's that bird at? I think it's just still a little bit out of distance. Which is smart. Because Marco would not be impressed if he gets much closer. Well, I don't know. Sprocket and Kai grew up on their own. And they might be content just kind of wandering with just this group. And now that Sprocket's older, I mean, Clark still let them out of sight. He's so determined to stand up. I don't think Clark would want them to go off on their own. I think he'd be very, very much drawn to winning them as close as possible. Yeah, that could be interesting. I mean, Angel can cheat stuff to an extent. Ah ha ha, Bluebird, you've come to the wrong place. Yeah. Marco. I think that's the bluebird that could have potentially taken the chart of Ikora's as well, so I think that's a big deal for the tribe. He's very, very good at what he does. Well, the only thing with her chasing these things is it makes it very, very hard for all her little ones trying to look out for her. I think Clara's just happy here because he can see everything that's going on. But I don't think he's too comfortable with the fact his family's really splitting up. So he's just calling them in order to be like, yo, guys, don't go too far. I made a promise. And my kids, don't be too mischievous. This little angel is a little cheeky one. Keeping dad on his toes. Alright, I think that's everyone. Okay. Oh dear. Mr. Berina, you have messed with the wrong nicheling. I don't think Espresso needs to even think twice about this. He would be like, I've done some hunting. I've been told about the Berinas. I know I've got Berina blood within me. There's nothing that can stop me. Alright, so let's have Pan. He needs to get that healing fruit. Oh wow, that was awesome how much that helped. Alright, so he's going to pop over here though, and he's going to try and get as much wisdom from Nari as possible. I think he'd be wanting to absorb as much of that info as possible. Definitely going to want to try and keep those guys away from this nest. Oh, he's so cute. And we'll have these guys. He wouldn't want to go too far, but he can actually collect the coconuts. Now, Aurora, I guess Aurora might want to go see what the rest of the tribe is doing. She might want to, you know, stick around here for a little bit to say hi to everyone. And Flamebiter, I suppose, would want to stick by Aurora for the time being. Oh, look at this! Our Quayswin has just grown up. She's actually like a really good all-rounder. So I think because all the hunting is chilled, I think Raven would want to be pushing Angel towards the nest again. So we can, now that there's no food nearby to distract her. Because he does want to, you know, Clara has been calling for them to become, you know, come a bit closer if possible. So I think that's what he'd be wanting to do. Quizwind won't go too far, but I think she's going to be wanting to seek out Pristone and check in on him. Is there anything to hunt here at the time being? No. Just seeing that Marco can also collect nuts and shell stuff, but he's going to want to go exploring again to do some more hunting. Raven likes water but listens to his father and gets away from the water. Yeah, because you mentioned Raven is a fan of the water. I could definitely see him wanting to splash around in there, but I've been seeing that Raven is being very responsible. He actually does seem really quite responsible, looking after his little sister. Oh, they're so cute. They're absolutely adorable. Okay, well, I guess it's going to be probably a little while yet before Clara would let them go much further. Clara has 13 days left. We haven't had Odd come in today, have we? Can Angel start chasing stuff? There's nothing here for her to chase yet. She's not yet close enough to be able to see the bird chase it. Everything else is underneath the ground, so she doesn't have anything to chase yet. But her brother is keeping a close eye on her, for sure. Excuse me, pesky bunny. I think that's everyone that we can control at the moment. We've got Clara still, you know, calling out with his concern, being a little bit split in two places. Alright, let's see what the next day brings. Oh, another bluebird. That's a bad idea. Where is that bluebird? It's not there. Alright, well let's have... Do we want to fix up the nest? Yeah. Well, Maita could probably do a little bit more on the exploration side of things. Aurora could definitely be helping with some of these bundles. And now Pan is feeling like he needs to find a place where he's feeling accepted, but he knows he's been told where the best healing fruits are and that he's going to basically have to live near them. So I think that's something Espresso would be happy to guide him to. He was told that they're over in this direction. So Espresso, do some hunting in the meantime. Barney's sticking by his sweet little family. Oh, they're so cute. I loved it. Angel's on a mission to be reckless. Just not good when there's a bird around at all. Good thing we've got Marco here. He's doing an incredible job of keeping the place safe. Just thinking, would Marco be interested in finding another partner after he's lost Ignesco? I don't have Ted here anymore to kind of have his input. Although, I don't know if there's many women that he would consider to have the strength he is after. Well, we can have Pristone collecting the nuts. Welcome back, Devon! Well, it's definitely a bunny here that I can see Angel sizing up. I don't know if Raven's like, if I get this as quickly as possible, ooh, we need to have someone next to her, then she's less likely to just go chasing after everything. She needs to be very like Hawkeye vision. To make sure she stays safe. Klaus got 12 days with us still. I think he might want to, now that he's kind of seen they're much closer, he might pop over and I think he wants to have a chat with these guys. I think this is an opportunity too where Sprocket can share like what her feelings are, where she's like, I'm just kind of wanting my space again. I do have Beaker with me and my dad trusted him a lot. But the only thing is Kai's not going to want to be left behind. And I don't think Clara is wanting to let Kai out of his sight just yet because he's still a teenager. But now that these guys are older, is it worthwhile them wanting to start a family, or do they want to find their own spot first? I mean, I don't know if they want to be, you know, being intimate right in front of Clara. So maybe when they get their own time, I think it's fair that they will settle to be in a partnership together, in a relationship together. Raven hunts in front of Angel to teach her how she's supposed to do it and how she can look after herself. I love that. Raven is just being the best big brother ever. Ever. I love it. I'm really curious now that we're getting like a few families started up, like how the different family members are going to interact. It's exciting. It's exciting. Alrighty, I think that's this day done. Can have that dug up though. Oh, Koiswen also is a bit of a fisher. I don't have any streams and stuff. And I think maybe there's going to be a point where Marco is going to be wanting to emphasize exploring more of this island. Yes, Acorn is pregnant. She is due in 6 days. Well, Angel can't run very far. She gets tired very quickly. I don't know what you would consider to be the forest. Is this the forest? I guess this would be the forest, wouldn't it? I mean, that's towards her dad, so... They had such a cute kid, how could we not let them have another one? Alrighty, let's go our next day. We might even have... Do these guys want to look to having another one yet? I think Viticulia could probably have one more as well, so maybe tomorrow we'll consider them Dukvan kind of getting a little bit more of an outreach. I can see Viticulia wanting to like snuggle her boy in and be like, no, you can't go anywhere. Alright, and what's Flamebiter wanting to do? So Flamebiter, maybe he'd want to try and help with the rabbit problem as well. And I think these guys, yeah, are going to be kind of looking to separate a little bit because I think now Sprocket is able to actually act on her affections towards Beaker, and they've already been blessed by their dad before their passing, so that would be really, really sweet. But I gotta help my siblings. A moment, I'll be back in a minute. Which sibling? You mean Angel sibling or real life siblings? Why, Angel says to herself, once she becomes a teenager, she's going to run into the forest and try and get some prey to impress her dad. I can see her being like that. In a very playful kind of way though. I don't think she's too stern. She's just kind of like, yeah, I can see her being very light-hearted. Alright, let's go on next day. In real life siblings. Good luck, Blade. And we've got, okay, so we've got Espresso guiding the way. Oh, that's a good spot. We'll definitely have him pop over here, because then Pan can sit here. And he's going to have to be sparing with how often he eats those. But this, I think he's realizing he's going to have to set this up as his little home. And Espresso's like, well, I might help you for a little bit. I don't want to leave you on your own either. But I don't think Espresso's going to be wanting to be far from his tribe and his dad. He loves going around and hunting with his dad, so I don't think he'll be away for too long. Oh dear, now we've got another distraction. I can just see Angel being like, oh, distraction, do we go into the forest? Because I really want to see what's going on over there. Or, oh my god, there's a stag mole. Oh, but a stag mole. Shouldn't be too much longer. Maybe it's like 20 days. I can't remember. Oh, she skidded away! Oh dear. I think I can see Raven just being like, oh my gosh, what have I got my hands into? Alright, let's have Koi's Wind help do some collecting, keeping an eye on the cheeky little angel. I hear Bunnels. Are Bunnels eating things that they shouldn't be? Yes. I think we're also going to be wanting to... I think Marco's going to want to explore more of these hidden areas. There's so much of this island they haven't yet explored. Pristone is just collecting more of his wisdom from the tree as much as he can before he's older. Alright, so I think maybe Clara has agreed to give them like a little bit of space, but he doesn't want them going off on their own until Kai is older. So he's going to let them have a little bit more space, but they're not allowed to leave the tribe's area until Kai is old enough. He's being very, very strict in keeping an eye on Kai. But let's let these guys come together. So, Sprocket. Let me just sneeze. Let me sneeze, god dang it! Welcome back, Blade. Wyatt, I don't know if you answered the question. I accidentally closed the stream, but how much longer until Angel is a teenager? I think she's 17 days now, so maybe it's around 2021. She should be very soon. So do we want to add any traits to these guys? Just double checking that they can. AHGC. I don't want any more nichlings if we can avoid it. I know. Would she want to have... I think she'd want to pass on something like a trait of her father's. So I reckon she'd want to pass on his appearance. And he had the saber-tooth fangs. So I think she'd love to do that. And he was also white and yellow. So I reckon I could see her wanting to pass on his white coloration. Which might mean not having the toxic body. Well, what would she have instead? So he had the armored body. Maybe she could go the armored body instead. In memory of her father. And then Beaker, let's get Beaker just to have really good fertility because he's got extremely poor fertility. And we'll let these guys try for a child. It's exciting, alrighty. But they're not going to go too far. Not until Kai is older, as Clara has asked. I don't think he wants to go too far away from these guys. So he's got 11 days with us still. What's going on here? Well, we might have... Icon's got 5 more days. And we're going to have Nari... Oh, Nari's sitting with us for 10 more days. Oh gosh, where's everyone... Why is everyone getting so old? When did this happen? It was Matar. I think Matar could potentially want to start doing some more exploring. So let's pop that nest away. I reckon Mum's eyeing off this stag mole. And I think these guys might want to try for another little one as well. Alright, we'll pop little Dukvan. I've just given him that colour, but that can obviously be shifted when someone decides to embrace him. Let's have him kind of pop out of the nest, and then we're going to have Mummy and Daddy try for another one, I think. They could probably do a little bit of wandering, not too far. And, oh, my task's so cute. What else have we got here? I think that's basically everyone except for these guys, so... I think it's time for the next day. I don't believe there's anyone who's going to be randomly dying on us, so that's reassuring. So we do have these guys here. That was an unexpected prize. Alright, let's see what tomorrow brings. She should be. Let's go see if she grows up Let's see. Raven might be a little bit further behind. I don't know. We'll have to see. Raven's definitely acting like he's very much in adulthood. There we go. So 18. 18 days and Angel is a teenager. So what mischief is our Angel going to be getting up to? She wanted to go try and do some hunting to show off to her dad. So she might want to try and take advantage of this little bundle and be like, yo brother, like, don't get in my way. I've got to show dad, you know, what I'm capable of. I don't think Koiswin's going to have them too far out of sight because she knows that their father is a little busy trying to keep everyone in line at the moment. And Kai, he should be growing up pretty soon anyway. Oh, it's another friendly pet. Oh, wait. Who is that? Oh, guys, this guy looks hectic. Alright, so let's see. We've got a female with the heat body, a claw, nimble fingers, run legs, a beaver tail, savannah horns. Usually wanderers with horns is not very popular. What colour and what pattern colour do you reckon she is? I reckon she might have... I reckon she's got brown eyes. It'd be cool if she was orange. I like her to be orange. And... orange and brown? I reckon that'd be cool. But I reckon if Kai would mention to Klar, he would definitely go and suss it out. I think he trusts Koiswin to keep an eye on his kids. And this way he can actually be a bit closer to keep an eye out on Kai here. So he's getting a little bit older, but he's on a mission. She is orange! She is orange! Yes! Oh, she looks like... she is honestly... Ruby. She's very ruby. Very red, very fiery. She is awesome. I said orange. I didn't get the brown. That's more red. But, whoa. Doesn't she... she's like a born fire child. She's like a fire god or something. I don't know. The fact that she is a heat body, which is like fire energy anyway, and then she has the colors of fire... yeah, I think Angel's on a mission, definitely, to show off her hunting skills. She's been watching her brother do it the whole time. She's like, I gotta do this. I've got this. Wow, okay. I don't know if we're gonna be able to... yes, we can. Hello. You're intense, but beautifully so. Oh my gosh, Ruby. She's very intense. She has the antennae as a recessive trait, which is really interesting. A bat head as a recessive trait. Heat body, interesting. Where has she come from? She's in the desert, like in like a jungle setting, which means she's not meant to be good with heat, but where's she come from? She's like a sun goddess. She's got a beaver tail, but with a scorpion tail recessive, which to me is also quite fierce and fiery. She's like a darky red colour. Oh, she does have brown pattern. ED, she doesn't have great fertility, but wow. Wow, guys, yes, Ruby is definitely a girl. She's awesome. She's so cool. What do you guys reckon her personality would be like? I reckon I could see her being like this really fiery, passionate, bold, confident nichling. But she's also got quite a soft features head, so I feel like she's also quite, even though she's very fiery and passionate, she's also got a gentle touch to her. Oh gosh. I mean, I'm flattered that people want to come out and offer support. That's a very random post. How did you find me on niche? Hidden. Hidden night. Meant sec. Interesting one. hogetype.com. Ah, and that's how you get around links. Interesting. Wonder how many people you posted to. I've also been curious how successful that is. I've been going into a lot of promotion and marketing energies for like my own business. Yeah, it's interesting that comes up. Ruby gives confident, feisty vibes, doesn't she? I'm with you on that. But she's also got like a gentle face, so I feel like she's also like, even though she comes across really fierce, she's also quite tender. She does give off some really, really cool vibes. Ruby should have a baby niche. Absolutely. No, we are definitely going to be finding her a compatible fiery nicheling. There is, so we do have, who is available here? We do have Kai. We do also have Marco, who might consider having another nicheling before he passes away. I think he'd be very, very, very drawn to such a passionate, bold nicheling. That's a potential. We do have Raven growing up soon. We've got Pristone. Oh, Pristone would be very, very drawn to her energy as well. We've got Espresso. Gosh, there's so many potential suitors for her. Because she's quite young too. Oh gosh, I don't know what's going to happen then. Because I don't know Marco because he's already dad. He's much older. Maybe he doesn't want another child. Pristone is going to see her energy as like really, really strong as a leader. So Pristone would be really interested. Oh gosh, she's going to have all the boys flocking after her. Hey, do you know any way I could get over a fear of mine? I do tend to know ways of helping people with fear. What particular fear is this? If you don't feel like you can share it here, you can message me personally. Devin, you're really making me hop into playing niche myself. You know what? I'm okay with that. I managed to get one of our viewers to jump into The Sims yesterday when she couldn't get a lot of access to it. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that as well. Alright, okay. We've got the fiery Ruby. Oh, she's gonna have all the boys after her. My gosh. I feel like she needs to have like a fiery colour to her chest. I do have red too, don't I? Or would these be orange? Oh, she's so cool. Oh my god, Grace gets me playing all these games. Glad she does. Girl. I got you. Spiders and dolls. Dolls are creepy. Spiders, that makes sense. In fact, I kind of did a little thing on spiders the other day. In fact, maybe I could link that to you, Wyatt. Remind me, I'll note it in my to-do list. I did a little video on spiders and how they can be a strong message. I'll send it to you. Mr. Wyatt, do you have Instagram? I don't know if you need to be signed in to see videos on there anyway. But I do have the video on my phone too, so I can send it to you. But I did look into that. And dolls, that could be an interesting one to dip into. Devin, my fear is wasps. Why? Why do you have a fear of wasps? I do not have Instagram, but I don't need to be signed to see videos. Yeah, okay. I'll send you the link. In fact, it's even something. Heck, if any of you guys are also interested in it, I might as well share it with you guys. Let me get it up. So I did a video the other week about spiders coming to me and how I interpreted their message. And when you can interpret the message and get a better understanding of why they're there, it's easier to not be so... Oh, I need to save that. Like, not to see them as fear, but kind of see them as like a form of guidance, which then brings peace, right? So let me just quickly find it, and I'll send you guys the link, and then anyone who resonates with it can go and have a look. Here we go. It was this one. Share to. Copy link. Here you are, my dears. You can give that a look if you are so drawn. Do you need to update niche docs? I will need to update niche docs after this. I'm kind of looking for someone to help me out with some of these updates, which is something I should really bring up to you guys actually. So I'm looking for someone who will help me update these niche documents. I've got a lot of other things going on, and I'm kind of feeling a little bit draining trying to fit in doing these things as well. I know how much you guys are passionate about this line, and it will help me kind of, I think, get a bit more of a flow and connect with this as well. So if any of you guys are interested in helping me collect the information, update the docs, maybe even finding a better way to present them where it looks a bit more like easier to follow, kind of nicer to look at, whatever it is. Basically having a part of all the storyline and how we present it in the background. If any of you guys are interested in that, I am looking for someone who can help me with that. So it would be looking at trying to collect the images of each of the nichlings after each session and updating any photos that are outdated, adding their personalities and their likes and dislikes to nichlings, updating the family tree, basically just keeping the documents and the profiles up to date. So if that is something that interests you and you'd like to help me out with that, please send me a direct message and we can dip into how you can help me with that. That would be amazing. Oh my gosh, Stream Elements, you're going ballistic. Wasps are just freaky. Can I see one? Ice cream run. See, wasps I think are considered freaky because one, they're so agile, they can come out of nowhere, and there's also the association that they can cause you pain. So I can understand why the fear of wasps come from, and same with spiders, they're very similar. They're small, you don't usually see them, they're associated to a lot of pain. But once you get a better understanding of what they represent and the understanding of how Mother Nature works, you can kind of break through a lot of those fears. I'll admit though, I've got a fear. It's not something that I actively acknowledge. But in the moment, so it's not something that I'm here thinking and my ego's kind of having an influence in it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm just so afraid of this thing. Because I am in the mindset that like I don't fuel on my fears. I don't embrace them as my reality. But when they do come into my being, like when I do feel a fear response to something, I let myself look into it. The biggest fear that I have, which is only ignited, you know, when it's in like kind of brought to my attention, and I'm in the situation of experiencing it, potentially being a situation, is seeing ghosts, which is really funny because I connect to like ghostly figures all the time, but I never see them. And it's like I've got a fear of seeing them. I always get really paranoid. It's really funny. I find it really amusing that I have such an interesting block towards that when that's what I do every day. I know I love every being. I know nothing's out there to get me. I know, right? This is like when your subconscious and your consciousness really battles. I know I'm safe. I know there's nothing to be afraid of. I know that I don't intentionally, you know, want to be afraid of anything. But when I'm in the moment where there's a chance that one would come up, like I'm walking, you know, down to the kitchen at night and there's no lights on, or, you know, like any of those situations, I just have this conditioning, like this programming to be on edge about it. So that's my fear. But it's not one that I feel is fueled with drama or ego. It's just something like embedded within me that I am learning to bring out. So I don't actively like to say I'm afraid of things. I don't fuel off being afraid of things. I set in my reality that I'm not afraid of anything, but when something does come up that makes my body respond in a fearful way, like I acknowledge, okay, this is something to process. That's a little tip bit on Jackie. Wyatt, I could help you. Oh, that could be amazing. And help though. I have no idea what I gotta do. Oh, amazing, guys. You're awesome. Yes, yes, please DM me. We can talk about how potentially you can help and what access I can give you guys. That would be absolutely incredible. That would mean a lot. Oh, thanks, guys. Was provide great lip filler. Yeah, that was hilarious. I remember Troda sending me that message when I wasn't, so this is when we were still seeing each other. It was only a few months ago, and I had to go away for a week. And in that 1 week that he was left on his own devices, he decided to have a chat with a wasp, and he got his own lip job done. It was impressive, the fact that your lips could get that big and look that glorious. Devin, it's okay. The wasp won't hurt you. You say if I'm up at night and walking around, I'm on edge. Yeah. See, I've got the paranoia, but it's like something. It's like it's definitely one of those fears that feels a little bit out of my control. Like it doesn't feel like I'm consciously saying I'm afraid or some like consciously wanting to be afraid. It's just my body responds in a paranoid kind of way. I'll work through it though. Provide for us. The best we can do is provide for you. Oh my god, you guys are amazing. Yes, okay, I'm gonna reach out to you guys because I know you guys enjoy this journey. You probably enjoy it more than me. So to be able to keep providing and feeling like this isn't something that is getting like too overwhelming with everything else that I'm doing, that would be amazing. I'll definitely reach out. Thank you so much. Okay, well, that's where we're at in the story. We've got a hectic new member who's just joined. We're going to have to see who gravitates towards her because there's a lot of possible suitors. She is a very striking female. Marco. I think he would want to definitely meet the new member. He is currently the leader of the tribe, so he's definitely going to be wanting to pop over and meet this new member. What she can potentially offer to the tribe. She is gorgeous. And I think because she looks like she has so many personality traits that would be great for a leader, that's why I could see Pristone being very drawn to her. Okay, now Pan's gotta be wary with how much he eats at what time, so I think he's just gonna be wanting to get comfortable in his space. And he's got Espresso here kind of offering some support too whilst he's settling in. But I don't know if Espresso is going to want to stay here. So I have to see what ends up happening there. I can definitely see Aurora wanting to meet up and see what the rest of the family's doing. The rest of the tribe, sorry, is up to. So these guys might go... Oh! That cheeky bundle. We're going to need to let Dukavan kind of stretch his legs a little bit. I think Reticulia is liking being able to stretch her legs a little bit as well. Acorn, she's going to be wanting to set up for a child soon. Look at little Maita, she's so cute. And we can have Nariara. He's only got 9 more days with us. Wow. Okay, I think that's everyone. Was there anything that was going to be happening in the next day? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think Angel's getting a little flustered because she was chasing a bundle and it's not here anymore. I don't know if she'd want to take any advice from Aurora, but Aurora's definitely going to want to come over and meet this little Angel because I don't think she's ever met Angel before. Flamebiter 2? Do you reckon Angel would feel overwhelmed having 2 strange nichlings come up and be like, oh hey! She might be a little bit like, hi, I was trying to find a bundle. The bundle keeps escaping me. I think maybe we'd have Raven sneakily go after the bundle, even though his sister would be very upset. But he knows that Coy's Wind is looking out for us, so that's fine. Alright, well I guess we have have Ruby come in, and I think she'd definitely be very bold and excited to meet all the new members of the family. And Clara, I think, has definitely, with Marco's help, been like, okay, so you are, okay, safe in the tribe. You know, we just want to keep an eye and make sure that everyone's safe and that we get along. Definitely come to us if you have any issues, but don't cause any issues. She's a bit fiery, so I could probably see her being a little bit mischievous and causing a bit of mischief here and there. But we'll definitely have Marco back on his perch. And then we're going to have, I guess, Ruby with the help of Kai. I reckon Kai is going to be very, very excited to be meeting a new nicheling. And Clara would definitely want to be getting back closer to where all his family is as well. I love the random mammoth foot. It's so quirky. I love how these guys basically got that same build. They're very cute. When does Acorn have a baby? She's very close. So she is, what, 3 days away? So close. Very, very close. No, Angel is not... Yeah, Angel's feeling a bit overwhelmed. She might do a bit of a runner, but... I think Angel would also know, like, I think Flamebiter is a bit of an interesting personality, but she's also used to having Sprocket and Kai around. And Aurora, even though she looks a little funny, she seems really, really gentle and sweet. So she might still feel overwhelmed, but she might start to warm up. She does have a Cois Wind there as well, offering a little bit of support. Alright. Let's have... Oh! I don't think you can get to it. Go away! Well, I wonder if Acorn... Where is Acorn going to want to set up? She might want to set up here. Let's have little Maita stay nearby. Oh my gosh, the little ones have to meet each other. There's no Bluebird. Oh my gosh, they're so cute! Look at them! They get to grow up together. I love that. Just like Meticulia and Acorn grew up together. Alright, Meticulia, you're going to want to have a quick hunt. I think she's loving the idea of hunting again. She has been hunting for a while. Alright, let's have Pan eat his food, and he's just clearing up his space. He's aware there's another 2 fruit here, because I think we're going to have Espresso can pop over and just illuminate that fact. So we should have Pan being able to live in this section here. And I think Espresso's probably thinking, I don't really feel drawn to sticking around with him, but I don't want him to feel like he has to leave alone. He looks like someone who really wants to feel like he, you know, has a bit of a family of his own. So I wonder if you know of someone who would like to hang out. I mean, maybe Aurora and Flamebiter would like to go up and hang out around Pan, because there's a lot of areas to explore there too, and Aurora loves the idea of exploring and hunting, so that might be the direction they go. We'll have to find a way to get Espresso to connect with them. Alright, we've got Marco here. He's getting swarmed by so many of those bugs, so he might just pop back over. I was wanting him on the tree, but he didn't get on the tree. I feel like a lot of the older male nichelings will make moves on Ruby. Oh yeah, how could you not? like even though Beaker has definitely got his heart for Sprocket, like even he would be like, whoa, where did this female nicheling come from? Oh, she's so gorgeous. It's so cool. Alright, how are we going over here? So these guys, oh, and these guys are meeting up again. I think they're very content with the fact that they've started new families and they can live side by side. The fact that they were meant to be a family and it just didn't work, they're very, very accepting of it. And now they can have 2 beautiful families right next to each other. I think she's very happy that he found her best friend. Because I think it really rocked them when they had a child that they could not keep. That passed away on them. So, oh gosh, so much is going on. Remember Claire's promise to Bumbo? Yes, he is not going to be letting these guys too far out of their sight at all. Angel is starting to show some things in self-defense because of how overwhelmed Angel is, yeah. So she might pop back and just let Cois Wind kind of help them introduce each other to kind of ease it. But it would be good for Angel to meet some new members, especially because these guys are beautiful. But Cois doesn't actually know Aurora and Flamebiter, so I don't know, is she going to be defensive? But then she'll also notice that Aurora has some similar traits to her. So maybe that will be a sign of familiarity. Ruby Ruby reminds me of the popular school kid that no one knows but everyone likes. Yeah, like she just has that presence. Yeah. Also, Beaker breaks Sprocket's heart. Clara made the promise to Bumbo. Yeah. No, I don't think... I feel like Sprocket is definitely very, like, his heart is for Sprocket. But every male, I think, is acknowledging just how beautiful Ruby Ruby is. Blade, I made sense of what you just said. Okay, let's see. Where are we all? Well, we definitely need to get Angel out of this situation because she's feeling a bit overwhelmed. So let's have Angel step back and we'll just have Coiswind come in and one, make her feel a little bit more comfortable. But I can definitely see whilst Coiswind is like getting to meet Aurora and Flamebiter, Angel just piss bolts. She's like, feck this, I want to find my bunny. I've got my dad to approve. And I think Raven might want to quickly pick up that mate and pretend that he didn't take out the bunny that she may have been looking for. You didn't see anything. Yeah, I can see you wanting to go in that direction. She's on the hunt for a bunny, and she doesn't need to be wasting time trying to be comfortable around strangers. Not her interest. But Coiswind will definitely be wanting to keep an eye on her now that she's realised she's ran off. But I can see Flamebiter and Aurora wanting to pop over and say hi to Clara. And catching up and seeing what's been going on. They'd be hearing the story, oh, how Bumbo, he returned to the tribe but then passed away, and I'm looking after his kids, and I've got my own kids, and oh my gosh, I never expected myself to be a dad of like 5 kids. He's probably, you know, missing his days of just going out and hunting on his own, but his heart was taken by sorrow and we can't blame him. So I think his teen days of wanting to hunt out on his own are over. I can definitely see Kai being like, oh, come on, you gotta go meet everyone, come on, come on. Parading his new friend that he found. Sprocket and Beaker, they're so itching to go and have their own space. They want to find their own area to have a kid, but Clara's keeping a very close eye on them. They might leave it one more day, but I think they're wanting to kind of go in their own direction soon. Maybe with all these new guests coming in, he'll get distracted and they can sneak off. But I think he can see what they're intending to do, and he yells out and be like, hey guys, don't go far, alright? I'm watching this. So, Raven, our beautiful Raven. So, Raven is looking to... What's he at? He's on 31. Might be around 37. Well, they grow up at 18, don't they? Yeah, maybe around 37, I think. Could be older. I can't remember. Well, we just had a Sprocket grow up. No, who just became an adult? Maybe it was Sprocket. So Sprocket is 44. So maybe it's around 39. So maybe in the next 8 days-ish? Alright, so Marco, he's noticing there's a lot of bugs, and he's not good with bugs. I don't know, maybe he'll pop over here and just see what's going on with these guys. And he wants to do more exploring in this area anyway, so this might be his opportunity to do so. Okay, he's good for another day. But I think there's going to be... Well, luckily we do have a new shaman in the tribe, so we're definitely going to be wanting to have Nari training her how to be a healer. So we'll make sure that she stays by Dad. Acorn's going to be having her baby very soon, so she might want to set up her nest somewhere. She might set up here this time, I think. And we can have the little ones, well, whilst she's learning a little bit more about the trades, I think maybe we'll have Dukvan and Ravanu kind of just explore a little bit closer to where Mum's wandered off to. She hasn't got too far, but she's definitely done a little bit of an explorative adventure. It does keep you a close eye on the little one, so it's fine. And I think Pan can hold off from a healing fruit for the time being. He doesn't have the ability to ward off the bug, so he might just... He's very quick though, so as long as he's got someone helping him kind of see where to go, he can get to places really quickly. But I can see that Espresso is not going to be wanting to stick around too much longer. He's going to want to be finding people that he can kind of hang with instead. Every chance Angel gets, she runs more into the forest looking for prey. Yeah, she's definitely on the hunt, so as soon as the next day comes, she'll be heading in that direction. Let's have Pristone. He's just collecting more knowledge, as much knowledge as he can from the acorns. I think we're looking at that being everyone. Alright, let's just do an age check with everyone and a status check. So let's have a look. We've got Aurora here. She's got 26 days left. She actually never found a partner, so I don't know if she's interested in anyone. I don't know if she's shown any interest in anyone as of yet, but it's something to note. We've got Flamebiter, who's got 13 days left. Nariaru's got only 6 days left. Oh my gosh, he's only got a few more days to be able to teach his daughter as much as he can about healing. He may even have another child that he needs to teach about the healing ways if they are born with the person out. So we'll have to see. So Naria's got 6 days left. Acorn's got 12, and she is going to give birth tomorrow. Meticulia has 13 days left, so a similar time frame to Acorn, with 4 days left of her pregnancy. Coiswind has 64 days. She's going to be around for a while. Pristone will be growing up to an adult very, very shortly. Probably just before Raven does. That could be a good tell sign, actually. Let's note when Pristone grows up, because then we'll know when Raven will grow up. Then we've got Marco, who's got 19 days left. Espresso, he has 58 days left, so he's still got a fair bit to go. Kla has 7, so he's got a similar age to Nari. Kai looks like he's going to be growing up to an adult soon as well. Angel, she's got a few more days, but she's on a mission to hunt and catch whatever she can. She's probably going to be latching onto that as soon as she can. Oh wait, what was Raven? Oh gosh, what have I done? So Raven will be growing up 2 days after Pristone does. Beaker's got 36. He's about middle age now. Sprocket, she's a young adult, but she's got 4 days to... She's ready to drop the child, but I'm not in too much of a rush for her. She might even want to go back to where her mother gave birth to her. I think she'd be drawn to that. She would be feeling really familiar with that section, so I think that's where she'd want to be going back to. I think that if she can sneak off, that's where she'd want to sneak off to. Maito's so cute. How is Maito already 10 days old? Pan, he's pretty young, but he's just going to keep on top of his health. That's very important for Pan. We've got Dukvan, who's 7. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Ruby is a young adult. And Ravan, who's got 22 days, so he's around for a little bit longer. Aurora. Okay, so we're all looking pretty good with age at the moment. We're getting there. Alright, before we start this next day though, what I'm going to do is I need to do a quick toilet run. So, did you guys want me to leave this open so you guys can view it, or I can put my coming back soon screen? I don't know. Would you guys stay out of trouble if I left you to kind of chill with these guys? Maybe. I'm gonna trust you guys. I'll be back in a moment. you all didn't miss me too much. I'm back. It's a little cold today. And I have like no meat on me, so I get cold easy. Whew. So I got my little blanket here. Mum won as a prize actually at our creative little market thing that we have in town that she's a part of. Yeah, you jump scared me. And I'm not sorry. So Blade, you mentioned that you do uni. I'd love to know about that because I'm a uni girl myself. I've been trying to finish a degree for 8 years. So yeah, I'd love to know what you do for uni and how long, like how far into your course you are and where you do uni. I just want all the gossip. Just tell me everything. In the meantime, after I choke on my cacao, let's see where everyone's at. So we've got an upcoming child tomorrow, which is super duper exciting. No one, the closest I think to passing away is now Nari. Am I correct? I think Nari is the next one to pass away. 12, 13, 7. I think 6 is the next day. So we're going to lose Nari and Claw pretty close together. Okay, so I reckon Angel, without even stopping to think about it, is going to jump in and grab that. And she's going to growl at her brother and be like, do not touch this, please. I need to show this to Dad. I think Raven's got a bit of an understanding of where where she's coming from and wanting to share her dad. I love she's got like her own little crown. She's got like a little tiara kind of crown in her marking. Really pretty. So I can definitely see. Oh, I've got a bundle here. Well, Espresso wouldn't be thinking even twice about that. See if that other bundle comes close. Because I would like if Marco were to kind of head in a little bit of a different direction with it all, but Pan needs to come over. There we go. And Pan's going to want to grab some of this, and then he's going to want to run back. And I think Marco, he wants to do more on the exploring side of things. He doesn't like being on the ground too much, but he's just going to shuffle through here until he can get back in the air. Because this area has been uncharted for a while. Blades. So I'm a musician. I study commercial music at university. Interesting. I'm into my 2nd year and the course is 3 years, so I have another year in total. My uni is in a place called Canterbury. I've heard of that before. Because didn't you say you're English? And I get a 20-minute train there every day. Yeah, wow. Oh, and that's why it might have taken you longer to be getting home. That's really cool. I'm a bit of a music person myself. I didn't go to uni to do music, but I love my musicals. I love my singing. I've actually been able to find a way to do my singing in a kind of a spiritually influenced kind of way, which is really cool. If you're interested in that, let me know. And I'm in a band at the moment. I'm the lead singer in a band, which is the guys I play with. They're so incredibly talented. It's amazing. So I love coming across other musos. I've come across a few actually. I love it. So what does commercial music entail? What Angel wants to show Dad what she did. Oh, absolutely. But she's got to collect the food first to show it to him. She's got to have proof, right? She'll definitely have proof. Ted, all good, all good. I was helping a friend. Yeah, that would be so nice. I'm glad that you've been catching up with a friend of yours. No, you're all good. We've still got Marco here. He's doing some exploring. He's been doing some hunting. He's been saving us from a lot of the birds. He's keeping an eye on his little son here. It would have been cool if we kind of did something like double wings to make sure that he was a flyer, but that's okay. We can note that with his lineage. We're going to have to see. He's Ruby would be perfect for a pairing, but I think she's going to be very in high demand from a lot of the single males, so we have to see what happens there. Link to the band site. Oh gosh. I can try and find it for you guys. I should have it easily accessible because I don't think we've got it anywhere, but we've got a Facebook group, and you guys are more than welcome to go check it out. They do very quirky music, which I adore because it's just a little bit, it's nice to not have it kind of like everything else, but we do have a little promo video that you guys can find in there if you're so interested. But no, the guys that I play with, they're awesome. They said to me at the start too, they're like, oh, like, are you sure you want to play with some, you know, older guys, because they're like in their 50s, you know, 40s, 50s, and I'm just so privileged because they're so incredibly talented, and yeah, I'm definitely honored to be a part of it. Why can I not? This might be what I'm after. Here guys, if you want to give it a sus, get a little bit, see what we get up to, feel free. Devon, I had a Barrier in my niche gameplay just now. Hey, your favorite thing, Devon loves a bit of drama. The commercial music basically covers all types of music from metal to funk to East African. That's cool. It covers it all. Great for young people who want to start a career in music. That sounds amazing. Awesome. So then what do you want to do? What do you want to do with it? Where would you like to see this degree take you? That. Amazing. Alrighty. So, I keep pressing the wrong button. I want that and I want that. Okay, so, where are we all? Do you have a bunny here that Nari would like to keep an eye on, but luckily there's no berries there, so he's just going to keep showing his daughter everything that he can before he goes on to the next world, especially how he can communicate to Nari, how she can communicate with Nari when he's in the other, like when he's not in the 3D world anymore. So he's doing a lot of work because that way she can harness his wisdom, his healing abilities, even when he's not physically in form here. So that's important. And I think it's liking spending these last few days with Acorn. So Acorn's having her child tomorrow. So guys, get hyped up for that because they have cute kids. We're gonna have Metaculia's over here. She's still got a few more days for her child, but she's gonna want to settle back here for her child. But she's just enjoying, I think, having a little bit of freedom. And then we've got Dukavan there with Dad looking after him. We've got Pristone here. We've got Quacewind. She's still keeping an eye from a distance. We have Kai showing off his new friend and meeting the new travelers that are coming through. They're having a good time catching up with everyone. They're obviously meeting Ruby. They've never met Kai before, so that's interesting to be meeting Kai. Kai's probably feeling excited about meeting new nichlings, but he's not used to. He grew up with not knowing anyone, so he's definitely keen to kind of go out on his own. But he's very, very kind of flattered by Ruby. Okay, we've got Kla here, which I reckon would be shouting out and being like, "Yo, you guys, don't go too far," and "Oi, you guys, you know, don't go too far." He's definitely in like boss mode of the area. Sprocket and Beaker, I think, are going to be wanting to look to go do their own thing very, very shortly, I think. Is that everyone? There's these guys here, but there's not really too much more we could do with them for the time being. So I guess now, guys, we get excited for a brand new nicheling coming to join us. Can we get some love in the chat for our new newborn that's about to join us? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Alright, I want love. I want excitement. I want a countdown when we're ready to bring in a beautiful new little baby with us. It could be another little shaman baby. It could be another little roly-poly version of Acorn. It'd be really, really excited to see what we end up having. But yeah, can we get lots of love and get a little bit of a ceremony, I guess you can say, to bring in a new walk of life. So we've got 3, 2, 1. Go, 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 go. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, she is fierce. Now, if that isn't like... We basically have like a... Oh, I could just see Siri doing like a lot more of like the witch vibes. Like Maita's more shaman, and then Siri's like witch vibes. How cool is she? She turned out amazing. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that. So she's got some strength behind her. She's got the biggest recessive. Still have the antler as recessive, which is good to see. She's got the digging trunk recessive as well. Heat body recessive. The heat body keeps coming up. Berry in a claw and a nimble fingers, which means she's going to be very good at collecting the berries for any potions or anything. We've got the ability... She does have the web legs from her mum recessive. They're there. She's got the deep coloration similar to Acorn. Same colours as Acorn. She's got stripes coming from recessive stripes from Acorn. And she must have gotten the other stripes that were recessive for Nari, which is awesome. I love when that comes through. Black. Where'd the black come from? Well, there's one black there, and the other black is from Dad. Well, that makes a lot of sense. And the purple eyes came. Oh my gosh, she looks so cool. And Nari's got yellow eyes and orange eyes. The orange eyes have come through recessive for Siri, so she looks so cool. We have a little witch vibe in here, and I am adoring it. Oh my gosh. Yes. Jeez, it is 20 past 12 for me already. Where did the time go? Blade, that's crazy. It goes so quick, doesn't it? That is so late. Please don't stay up too late if you've got to do uni stuff. I love that you're keeping us company though. It's really appreciated. I love it, I love it. Ooh, okay, we've got a bird in the area, and I already know for a fact that that's not going to be accepted. So let's have... Well, Pan's pretty good for healing at the moment, so he might just collect the food here. Oh, bird, you want to be careful. And we'll have espresso. Oh. Which tile is that bird on? Must be on like this tile. Espresso's gonna grab these. Yeah, I was gonna say that's not a good idea. Alright, Marco once again protecting the tribe. I love it. He's very fierce. And we'll have Pan. He can keep collecting his berries. He's all good for food at the moment. I can definitely feel that Espresso is going to be wanting to head back to the tribe soon. Maybe you would just want to kind of help clear this space out for Pan a little bit more. And then that might be his intention. Oh, Siri is so cool. Even the name Siri's badass. Can I add that? You know, it's like, do you know like Siri from The Witcher? Like obviously she's kind of like not blonde and all that, but Siri's got like that fierce witchy kind of vibe. That is like so perfect, right? So perfect. Blake, did you read my previous message about what I'm doing outside of uni? I must have missed it. Thank you for bringing it back to my attention. Well, I already have some songs on YouTube under my real name, and I'm working at getting a band together at the moment whilst also trying to write an essay. Someone full on. Oh my gosh, I could imagine. If you're open to sharing it, I'd absolutely love for you to share your YouTube. I'd love to follow. I'd love to see what you do. So if you're comfortable, that would be amazing. I'd love to support other musos. That'd be really, really cool. But yeah, don't overdo it. What sort of music would you be doing with the band that you're pulling together? Wyatt, I just finished watching that spider video you put the link for. Okay, White, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the spider video? Is it something that you like has brought a new awareness to you? Devon, what happened with Berina? Oh, this is Devon's stories, dramatic stories 101. The Berina charged at the teenager, but the eldest male attacked it. His sister, who had 1 day left, was about to take his place but realized she's giving birth tomorrow. She hurried to her nest instead. That night, the Berina jumped over the eldest male and attacked the teenager. The eldest male soon realized his sister died that night. He wanted to help bury her, but he knew he had to defend the young teenager. Most of the pack pitched in to attack. The Berina and the rest protected the teenager. They killed the Berina and had a big feast. Damn it, I adore your stories. That's pretty intense though. that's a lot of stuff going on. Ted, so you just go rawr. That's the sound that Marco just made when he took out that bird. He went, bird, rawr. Blade, I can DM you the links if you'd like. I'd absolutely love that. Thank you. There is also a section in my Discord where you can share your links if you'd like to. You can go for that as well. Wyatt, I'm still terrified of spiders, but I think I'm less scared now. It's different. It's a different perspective, isn't it? It's a different way to look at spiders and what they stand for. You know, I need to work on the tribe's niche story, but I have no inspiration to write the story. It'll come. It'll come when it's meant to. Don't rush it. Devon, I love the stories niche gives me. And I love you sharing them, Devon. Please don't stop. Okay, where are we with everyone? Let's have Nari continue to offer his teachings to his little shaman daughter, Maita. We've got Acorn here with her newly born, who is absolutely adorable. I think we're probably going to be having Meticulia wanting to head back to the nest soon. So let's let her collect a little bit more, do a little bit more foraging. Could have... We'll have Dad keeping an eye on a little Dukvan. He's very sweet. Right, now what's going on with this crazy crew? Well, we've got... In fact, these guys have nearly identical features, don't they? I wonder if Flamebiter was related to his mum in some way. I think we talked about that, didn't they? Maybe they are related, potentially. Would Kai want to instead go and explore with these guys? Or would he want to follow his sister? But he's also aware that his sister's starting a new family. I don't know, maybe he'd actually think that he'd want to go exploring with Aurora and Flamebiter. Because you can't deny that they have very, very similar features in the way that their colour is, and their main colour is very similar. Do have a few similar traits. He might be open to go exploring with them. Well, I think Aurora would want to quickly, well, obviously Angel's on a mission. She's going to grab the meat. She's going to dash right over Dad. Be like, Dad, look what I got! And I think Cloud's going to be a very, very, very proud dad. Very, very proud dad. Oh, she's so beautiful. And we can have Raven. What's Raven wanting to get up to now? To see. Feel free to let me know kind of towards what energy Raven's going to be wanting to get up to. Well, maybe Ruby would like to join them in a little bit of an adventure then. Because I can see... Let's have a grab those. I think she wants to keep nearby. Stick by the little ones again. Devon. Me. Attack! Sacrifice! And now to right. Yeah, that is the definition of Devon. Blade, please ignore the thumbnail as it's my ugly face. It would be an absolutely beautiful face. Please don't be expressing such false words. I actually have so much respect for people that do... I think it's raining outside as well as in the game. That do share, you know, their face. Because it can be a vulnerability for people, you know, to be expressive and be forward. No, I have so much respect for you. Especially if you're not coming from an egoic place. No, be proud. Be proud of who you are, what you stand for. There's a lot that you can share just with your face. Oh. Vatana! Oh, hi! Welcome in, Vatana and his beautiful community! Vatana Raid! Let's go! I love this! This is so sweet! How was your stream? How are you? How's your shoulder? How are you? Jackie, calm yourself. Calm yourself. Welcome in, Corpse. Zyla Corpse. That's a cool name. Welcome on in. I'm good, thanks. Stream was great. What mischief did you get up to? What were you streaming? I'm good. I'm good. Doing a lot of self-work at the moment. Really finding myself in my business. Connecting with more beautiful people. It's been a big few weeks. Big few weeks. But amazing as always. Even the lows have amazing highs. So it's been good. I hope you've been feeling the same. And you've managed to convince your darling partner to move to Australia already. So guys that have just popped in, we're doing something really, really chill at the moment. We're just playing a cute little niche story. It's very, very storytelling like, which I don't usually play like, so this is nice for a change. But yeah, we've just got this cute little genetic survival game with all these beautiful little nichlings. Everyone in the chat has got their own. Oh, thank you so much for the follows, Other Corpse. Jungle, we got fun and games. We're a crazy jungle crew. It's good fun. But yeah, we basically have everyone in the chat getting a chance to have a nicheling for themselves. Everyone's got their own little personality, and yeah, we're just going through a little storyline. It's really cute how it's been developing. I also play a lot of Sims. I think yesterday we had our Sim session. We do Sims every week on my yesterday, which is my Wednesday. And then this is my Thursday. We do this niche adventure tribe weekly, so if that's something that interests you. I haven't been doing a lot of other streaming, but I do pop on and tend to do some other kind of casual things as well. I'm not really big on violence and kind of negative impacting things, so you'll find this is a very chill, very warm, very positive space, and definitely one where I really emphasize for people to be themselves, express who they are genuinely, and know that they're completely embraced in their authentic self. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Cyclops, I'm crazy, so I'll fit right in. Oh, please. I bring in all the crazy. I love it. Especially if you're hanging out with Vatana. That's enough said. Hey, I got Sims up on my PC now. I love it. Yes. Another Sims person. I love it. Yeah, so I'm a Sims 3 addict. Love my Sims 3. I've tried 4. Can't really do 4, but there is a few people in my community that love dipping into 4. We're doing a Sims 3 leprosy challenge at the moment in my Sims 3. So it's basically each generation is focused on each expansion pack. So you really get to delve back in and appreciate all the beauties of that. Thank you for welcoming in everyone, Blade. I love that so much. Yeah, no. So wait, where are you from? I am from Australia. I am from the mid-north coast, New South Wales. Hence why my Aussie accent is super prominent. It's a bit more chill, I guess. You won't be seeing me, as you do Vatana, saying, "G'day, mate," all the time, because that's just... I don't think I can pull it off. I'm more prone to saying howdy howdy, which is more American, than I am saying g'day. You'll like never hear me say g'day. What sort of Aussie am I, right? Vatana, you will love Zyla. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, sounds like this is a divine union. I love it. Currently playing Sims 4 with Wicked Whims. I've heard a little bit about Wicked Whims, but I'm actually not sure what that is. What is Wicked Whims? Of course, all the Aussies. Yeah, Zyla, where are you from? I'd love to know. Are you a French person as well? I'm assuming not, because otherwise it'd be crazy late for you and you would be as crazy as Vatana, so... Blade, weird to think I was new here just 3 weeks. 3 weeks! Oh my gosh, time goes so fast. And I already fit right in. Oh, Blade, I love having your energy present. Definitely fit right in. Would you say you embrace your crazy? Blade. What do Aussies call hurricanes? Is that like a joke question? I don't know. We call it hurricane? We call it a hurricane? We don't tend to get a lot of hurricanes, so I don't know. A sussy mod. Is that like a sassy mod? A sussy mod? Oh, we got American. Okay, so it's not too late for you then. I'm assuming it's like 8 PM or something. That's not too bad. I meant tornado. Tornado, hurricane. I don't know. We don't tend to have crazy weather events where those things occur, so we don't tend to use them a lot. Like apparently it has a weird name. Hurricane, tornado. I don't know. Alright, let me just make sure that I haven't missed anything in chat, because I always get... You can see when I'm scrolling in my chat, it makes this move as well. Okay, did I miss anything before we get back into the craziness of our storyline here? Other than, I'm so grateful for having all you readers come in. I'm grateful for the rest of my community. Thank you for inviting them in as well. It's so sweet of you guys. So Raven kind of has his father's influence in protecting his family and hunting, making sure his family is safe. I can definitely get the same influence from Raven. Like, he's definitely looked after his crazy little sister very, very well. So I'm very impressed by that. Have I missed anything else? Wyatt, I wish I could play Sims 3. Wyatt, why can't you play Sims 3? You gotta play Sims 3! Wyatt, you can do it! Do it for your soul. Do it for your soul. And we have been reminded that we need to hydrate ourselves, so feel free to hydrate your nation with me, guys, and feel free to share where you're hydrating. It's beautiful to see that we just had an American come in. We've got a French come in. We've got Australia. We've got England. I adore it. I adore where everyone's coming from. It's one of the things that I really appreciate about this, you know, about streaming, is the fact that you're connecting with people all over the world. And I've been doing more of that in my business energy too, in networking and connecting, and you guys really help me push at it, because that's me reaching out to people isn't common for me. I'm very introverted. You may not think so, but I'm very introverted, so I'm not usually the one reaching out to people, and you guys kind of help me push that into my business energy, which in turn is going to allow me to be more abundant and therefore be able to give to you guys more. So thank you for being a part of that for me and helping me realize the beauty in connecting and just having that. Yeah, it's really, really sweet. It's 8 PM in Michigan and snowing. That's insane. It's definitely, it has never snowed where I live. It would never snow where I live. And I've only like experienced sleet in my life. Snow, how crazy, how crazy. Alright, let me make sure that I've caught up with everything here. I did read it. Yeah, glad. I can't forget things or miss things, so do remind me. Please. Wyatt, the game is expensive. The Sims 3, yeah, I suppose. It's been around for a little while. You know, there is a chance, if you do have access to like a CD drive, you can go into a thrift shop. I know you call them thrift shops, we call them op shops. You can go into one of those stores and you'll usually find a lot of them in there. You may not be able to upload the codes into like into Origin or into Steam, because someone's already done that. You can only do that once, and that's usually why they don't need the CD anymore. But if you can have access to the CD, then yeah, you can still install it like the old method and have access to the games, and they'll be like $2 a CD. I've gotten a few of those. It's really easy. Cla's still live. Og, welcome in. Yes, he's been doing an amazing job of looking after all of our members. He's been keeping a close eye on Sprocket, who's been wanting to be more independent like her dad. But he's not been wanting them to go anywhere because, one, he promised Bumbo he would make sure that they stayed safe. He's Kai here. He also came across the beautiful Ruby, who I think all the unmated males are going to be swooning over because she's absolutely gorgeous. And he's been trying to keep on top of his kids as well. He's had a lot on his plate. He's doing a very, very good job for an older man. He's got 6 days left to live. But no, he's been doing an amazing job, and he is still with us. Doing an incredible, incredible job. But yes, you haven't missed too much. No, damn, I missed Sorrow's death. It's okay, it's in the VOD, it's in the VOD. She had a beautiful send-off. It was really, really sweet. She got lots of love. Moon is going to be waiting to one of her kids has a child because she wants to keep her essence in the family line, and Wyatt wanted to have his essence in Angel. So Moon will be popping in our Essence of Sorrow, and she'll be joining into the family again shortly because we do have Espresso over here. He's going to be wanting to find a mate soon, so there should hopefully be some more kids coming very shortly. Wyatt, it's like 40 bucks if you buy it online. If you go into one of the op shops or thrift shops, you will get it for like nothing. You can get the CD drivers. I don't know how much they are. I don't know, but you can buy maybe 40 bucks for the CD driver, and then you can install all the games like you manually would back in the day for like maybe $20 for all the games. It's a thought. And then you can use that CD driver to install other games too if you ever come across it. Alrighty, anyways, like I said, you guys have any questions? Let me know. Definitely let me know if you're vibing. This is a really cute game. I don't know if many of chat that are new are aware of Niche, but it's a really, really cute genetic survival game that's kind of kind of like someone brought to my attention, it's kind of like a board game where you kind of like, each token kind of has 3 turns, and then you like, yeah, you reset everyone's turns by ending the day, and you have to have enough food. You need to collect enough food pieces, and each nicheling has their own like traits and abilities. Some can collect the 2 grapes a turn, some can only collect 1. It kind of shifts and changes, but it's really fun. And the genetic side of it is so satisfying. Like, look how diverse these guys look. And then when you put 2 of them together and you see what babies they have, I love it. Absolutely adore it. So where we are at the moment, we just had the gorgeous little witch child come in. Looks like all these guys are good. We've got our leader to be, which is Pristone. He might pop back on here. That way you can kind of see what's going on around him. He's a lot more reserved than his mum was, who was the previous leader, Ignesco, but he's doing fine there. I think Sprocket is definitely getting angsty to kind of go back to where she was born, and kind of start a family over there, but Clara's keeping a very close eye on them, so if they do, they're going to have to itch away very slowly. See if they can manage to actually get away or not. But I don't know if Clara's going to be very happy with that attempt. We'll have to see. But I think Clara's going to be very, very reluctant to let Kai go with Flamebiter and Aurora, because he's not very familiar with Flamebiter and Aurora, and he made that promise for Bumbo. But I think these guys are going to want to start heading... Well, I don't know what they're going to want to do. They're probably going to keep wanting to explore. I imagine that's what their plan would be, to keep exploring, now that they've said hi to everyone. Oh, poor Kai, he's going to want to follow. But no, Clara is keeping a close mind on them big time. Ruby, what would you like to do? Everyone's kind of splitting. Do you want to stay in the main tribe? I think she's definitely wanting to find her soul partner. I don't know, maybe she should pop over to the leader of the tribe, the wise one, and ask him for his opinion. And we'll see what ends up happening from there. I think he'd definitely appreciate the fact that she can also crack open nuts, because he finds a lot of wisdom in the nut. He'd be like, open up the nut, see what you see. Blade, oh god, it's 1 AM for me, Blade. That's too late. I am usually in bed by like 9 AM. It's crazy. Where's Moon? So Moon, I think she kind of went off earlier today. So she's not currently on, I believe, but we'll have to keep her in mind because she's really going to want to have the essence of sorrow. So when we keep an eye out, the first time we have a child that's of Sorrow's line, we need to reach out and let her know, because she'll gonna jump on that. Oh, Wyatt. You can't hear anything. That's just awkwardly wave to Wyatt. You'll have no idea where we're waving. We'll be like, why are you waving? We'll just awkwardly wave to Wyatt. He can't hear what's going on, so... Oh, Blade, I want to sleep, but I want to watch more. I'm not going to be playing for too much longer. Let's go maybe for another half an hour and then I'll call it so you won't miss too much. Okay, where are we with everyone? Well, the only thing is they're not wanting... Like, Clara's going to be wanting to keep an eye on everything. I don't know if he's noticed as these guys are now out of sight. Could be interesting how that turns out. How is everyone? I think everyone's had their turn now. So let's go the next day. Was there anything that's going to be happening in the next day? I don't think so. I don't think so. No new coming babies, no deaths, no weird things, I don't think. Alright, let's go the next day and see what happens. I don't think anything too bizarre happened. But if these guys are going to want to get away from Cloud, they're going to have to like head off quickly. Because now that they've got their own space, and I can definitely tell that Sprocket's going to want to set herself up instantly. So I think they've done a good job sneaking away, but I don't know how happy Claw's going to be. He's going to want to be probably like popping himself back up here and realizing what's going on. I don't know, maybe in his older age he could ask like Aurora and Flamebiter. Maybe he'll call out to them actually. I can see him like wanting to call out to them and just ask if they could like... He's too old, he's feeling too old to like follow after them, and he can definitely get an understanding of why they're wanting to go off on their own and start their own family. So I think maybe you'd ask Aurora if she can like just pop over, make sure they're okay. I think he trusts Aurora quite a bit, so I think that's what these guys will end up doing. They'll go over and just kind of offer any support. Oh, friendly bearina. A friendly bear, but is it peaceful bear? We'll offer him some nesting material to add some more protection to this space. How many days does Clara have left? So Clara has 5 days left with us. It's going to go very quickly. Quest is still trying to keep a eye on these guys. So Angel, I think after getting so much encouragement from her dad, is going to be wanting to hunt. Hunt, 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 hunt! She's on a mission! I don't know if Clara's going to be very happy with that. It's alright. Raven's going to make sure that his little sister doesn't get up to too much mischief. And Kois is definitely going to be not far behind. They're definitely on a mission. Poor Kai. I think Kai's wanting to go exploring with these guys. But Clara will not let him out of his sight. Damn, that's a little bit of a pickle for him. So we'll see what wisdom Prestone has. I don't know. Maybe he'll be like, like, are they meant to be a divine partner? I can't get past the fact that she just gives off some really strong priestess vibes. And that would be definitely down his alley for what he'd want as a partnership to lead the tribe. What's the new Heat Body Nichling? So this is Ruby. She is like a fiery, confident, fierce new Nichling that's come in. She was a wandering Nichling, and she just seems like she's a priestess. Like definitely has a lot of like sun priestess vibes. And she's awesome. Very interesting. It's definitely not the best terrain for her to flourish because she finds herself getting overly hot all the time. But alright, let's have Pan. He needs to eat his daily medicine. And we've got Espresso here, kind of helping a little bit with Marco, because Marco is trying to do as much exploring as he can. Espresso's just kind of wanting to help clear out this space a bit for Pan. He's not wanting to stay by Pan, but Pan really wanted company, and he kind of joined the tribe wanting help. He does have an illness that requires constant attention, and he's only got this one spot where he's got access to the healing fruits to survive. So, yeah, it's important that he be there, and he doesn't have the healer. The healer can't get to him because he's too old, and his prodigy is still too young. But this is where he is now. Oh my gosh, I'm just so keen for Siri to grow up. She's awesome. I think we'll have Meticulia popping back ready to the nest now. The little one not too far away. Beautiful. And White Angel continues running into the forest looking for bigger prey and says to her brother and the red nicheling, "Stop following me!" She's very independent, but her brother is not going to let her out of her sight. She can try and do so as much as she likes. He promises, hey, I'm not going to be ruining your access to... I'm not going to scare away your prey. But I need to keep a safe eye on you. It's Kai. Kai would be so split with what to do. I feel like Ruby would be so tempted to do some more exploring to meet everyone. Maybe that's what Pristone's advice would be. He'd be like, you know, like allow yourself to go meet all the energies of the tribe, follow your heart. I don't know, she might come back and find Pristone as his partner, as, you know, her divine partner, or maybe not. What Kai want to do? Oh, he'd be so itching to, like, chase after everyone that's going on. Do you reckon because Clara's sleeping, he'd be able to sneak away? Well, the last thing he did was shout out to him and be like, don't you go chasing after them. What if he were to, like, just very slowly follow them? Like, just really slowly. Blade, I'm gonna run. Thanks for streaming. I'll try and come into the next one. Thanks, Grace Peas. Oh, an absolute blessing. I look forward to catching up with what you do in your other energies. So I'll definitely give you a follow and subscribe. Keep doing you. Thank you so much for joining. Your energy is such a blessing, and I'm really, really enjoying having it in. And yes, you definitely fit right in. And thank you for offering to help with the Ignesco tribe stuff. I'll definitely reach out about that. But hope you sleep well, send you lots and lots of love and light, and I shall hopefully catch you soon for another stream as well, so I'll catch you then. Good luck with the uni work. Oh, when Clara dies, I think I might wait a bit before having an ex-nicheling. That's fair, that's fair. Where's my son Raven? So your son Raven is here. He is of the essence of Blade. Blade is definitely giving him a very, very cool personality and storyline, so that's been a very beautiful flow. Oh, I got here so late. I'm mad at myself. No. Everything's still kind of there, and you definitely have Clara's energy holding a very strong presence. So the VOD's there if you need to follow what's happened. He's been incredibly strong on his role. Did Moon reborn? No. No, so Moon wants to wait till one of her children has a child, because she wants to keep her essence in the bloodline. So once either Espresso, Raven, or Angel have a baby, she'll probably want to embrace one of their kids. In fact, she said she did want to embrace one of their kids. So guys, we need to remind Moon, if there is a kid from her bloodline, Sori's bloodline, we'll let her know. I was going to do the same. Yeah, I love that. Okay, well, we'll definitely keep you all posted. At the moment, the nichelings that don't yet have an essence is Kai here. And then we have our three newborns. We've also got Dukvan, Maita, and Siri. Alrighty, I think we're good to go the next day. Was there anything that was going to be happening in the next day? Yes. No. Not yet. Not quite. Nearly. We nearly got another child on its way. Right. Okay. Okay. Where are we at? Right. Well, Clara's definitely doing a call out. One, in the hopes to get the attention of these guys that went way too far out. But I think they're very content what they're doing. But also to call out to encourage Aurora to go check in on them. So I think Aurora will definitely pop in, check in. I can definitely see her wanting to help with the pregnancy, and I don't see them wanting to deny that help. I think Flamebite is a bit more drawn to giving them a little bit of space, because I think Sprocket would be wanting a little bit of space. Beaker isn't going anywhere. He's going to be right next to his partner the whole way. Absolutely. Oh, I'm excited to see what kid they have. With the blessings from Bumbo as well. So let's have oh, we're gonna have two kids at the same time. Let's have Meticulia pop onto the nest. We'll have Ravanu being in close company, and that's Sneak Dukvan nearby too, so we're all close together. I might have... Oh, Nari, he's so set though on teaching his daughter as much as he can before he passes away. let's have, I reckon Acorn would want to like tumble her out and help her kind of build up her own confidence. So we're going to pop out so that she can have that space to do that. Oh my gosh, these guys are the cutest things! Look at them! I love them! Over here, we've got Pan, you know, kind of just keeping his face as clear as possible. He's got lots of food here at least. Espresso is just doing some help for Marco. Probably just crash that as well. So they're kind of exploring together. Marco has 16 more days for this. Now, I think Ruby wants to keep exploring for a bit, so we might let her go in this direction for the time being. She's gotten her wisdom from Pristone, where he was like, I feel like you should go meet all the tribe members. I've given you a mind map so you know which way to go. You can, you know, reach out to me telepathically at any point and I will give you the directions. So you can go see where everyone is. So Pristone's got the ability to know where everyone in his tribe is because he's so connected to his spiritual connection and to the oak tree. So he knows where everyone is. So he sent her to meet everyone. And yeah. I can kind of see her going around meeting everyone and maybe coming back to him. And then we'll see what she ends up doing. She might, I don't know, fall in love with someone on the way. Who knows? Alright, Clar is definitely going to be chasing after everyone. He can't go too far because he's a lot older now, but he's wanting to keep an eye on this cheeky one. He's like, Kai, I told you can't go. Whereas we've got Angel here, he's wanting to just run straight into the chaos of the bush. And I can just see her like dashing in there, being followed by Quiswind, who would be like, damn, she wouldn't have even checked if that was a man-eating plant or not. Right, Raven doesn't want to get too close because otherwise she'll get upset, but maybe Quiswind would just kind of pop up there, keep an eye out. She won't call out because she doesn't want to scare any of Angel's prey. She's on a mission. She's definitely on a mission. I think that's everyone. Alright, I think we've got 2 babies coming on, guys. So I feel like for it being the first child of these guys, I'd love to be over here to watch this process. So can we get like lots and lots of love and excitement in the chat for our beautiful new nicheling who's coming in. I'm going to send some love as well. Alright, I got some love going into the chat for our beautiful new nicheling to be. If you guys would like to also share some love, and when we're ready we can do a countdown. So we've got 3, 2, 1, yes! 1, go! Wow, what an entry. Wow. Oh, she is so pretty. I was not expecting that. I mean, I should have been, but I was not expecting that. Guys, so this is what the beautiful Sprocket and Beaker, this is their gorgeous child. Isn't she beautiful? She still has the Megalosaurus horns recessive. She's got good eyesight. She's got the poison fangs recessive. She's got that cheeky mammoth foot. Is it the same foot as her mum has? Yeah. She's still got that sneaky right mammoth foot that seems to be running through the family now. I love it. Body's recessive as well. The scorpion tail. Interesting. Came from Sprocket. Because if I remember correctly, where's Bumbo? Bumbo had the scorpion tail. Sprocket didn't get it, but she passed it on to her child. Ah, I'm loving this so much. She's beautiful. Guys, that is Bumbo's grandchild. Absolutely. And she is beautiful. She is absolutely beautiful. That is so exciting. So this means that beautiful Sage, which I love the name for her as well, but Sage is available for someone to embrace as their own, to hold your essence, if you'd like to say, so you can be a part of the family. So if that's an interest of you, you can jump in on that. But she's beautiful. She's so beautiful. And I feel like that's a nice kind of ending point. We'll look at the babies, and I think I might leave it at that. But wow, like look at what they created. Claire's grandbaby, yes, definitely. The beautiful adopted family in Claire definitely has an influence in this one as well. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. All right, we've got to jump over here though, because we did have another baby. Oh, wow. Oh, we've got one extreme to the other. He looks so earthy, so grounded. He kind of looks very different to his parents, which I appreciate. So we've got Orion here. Whoa, he's cool. And he's got the purple eyes coming in again. So he's got the crackerjaw recessive. The spiky body's recessive. I don't think his brother had the spiky body either. No. Just having a quick comparison to the genes. So Dukvan has the poison fangs recessive, but his brother Orion has the crackerjaw. And I think most of their other traits, are they similar? Yeah, they're the same there. They both got Metaculia's tail fin, which is really cute. So it'd be cool if that comes through, like the scorpion tail did for Bumbo to his grandchild. Oh, I love how genetics works. Why is that different? So Orion's got spots, which his brother didn't get any pattern. So Ryan's got beautiful spots, which means he's going to definitely be able to blend in. And we've got some genetic differences between them as well. But Orion is beautiful. That is super cool. Clara is now grand uncle. Yes, he is. I love that. That is very fitting. He's definitely the uncle. I love how you guys have such a close bond between your nichlings. But he is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We've only got 2 more days with Nari, and then he passes on, so he's giving as much of his knowledge to his 2 daughters as he can. His shaman and his witch daughter. I think we've still got Marco for a little bit longer. Oh! And Pristone just grew up. Oh, he looks very, very regal. Very, very connected to the trees. I don't think anyone else has grown up. I'm assuming... Okay, what age is he? So Pristone is 38, which means that Raven will be growing up in 2 more days. So Raven's nearly an adult as well. And we do have this gorgeous little family. Oh my gosh, Sage is beautiful. Exciting, guys. This has been such a fun session. We have had a lot of interesting things going on. I love all the babies that we've been having, the different storylines, how they're growing. I really love immersing into these characters with you. Like I said, I'm not really one that really delves into these characters like this and do like a storyline, but I'm really enjoying giving so much of... we're just creating such beautiful personalities, how they interact with each other. It's really enjoyable. I'm really enjoying doing this along with you guys, and just having you like really like enjoy. Obviously it seems like you guys enjoy this with me and interacting with me and just sharing your vibes. I appreciate it. I love it. It's awesome. So yeah, thank you. I'm gonna leave it at this. I'll be doing it the same time next week. I'll reach out to Wyatt and Blade because I'm wanting some help with doing all the profiles, because I'm just finding it a little bit overwhelming trying to keep up with, you know, updating all the information, kind of keeping it all organized. So I might reach out if anyone's popped in since then that is also interested in maybe helping me keeping all the storylines together in the doc, or whatever method it is, kind of the background stuff, then let me know. I'd really, really appreciate your help so that we can keep this storyline going. But no, I really enjoyed this session, and I'm excited. We've had some gorgeous babies. And of course, for everyone that doesn't yet have a nicheling in the tribe, you can easily have one. We've now got a few different babies that you can choose to have as your own, and you then create your own journey with these nichelings. So you become a part of the tribe and create, some beautiful characters, as you've kind of seen evolving with this. You can even select already if you're not yet part of the tribe but would like to get into it. You can use the join command, which means that you end up in a queue, so then the next when we jump in next time, if you're on, you can jump straight in and have access to one of the babies, because we've got a few now that need some an essence in them. Oh, thank you for reaching out, Wyatt. That means a lot. So yes, I'm super excited for it all. I post these on YouTube as soon as I can, so come tomorrow I'll hopefully have the VOD up for you guys. But no, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it, and I really want to appreciate Vatana and his beautiful community as well for joining their beautiful energies. It's really, really sweet. Nice little energy kick. You gotta love how I just get all over excited. Now I'm really grounded, but before I was a little bit crazy. So yeah, thank you, Vatana, for bringing your beautiful community in. I always love your energy. Yeah, blessed be. So I guess now we see who we go and raid. Who do we have on? So King Ed is doing the quarry. We've got art. I'm assuming there's no one else on niche? No. We're the only ones. There isn't really anyone else on that I feel like has a similar vibe to this. Unless we checked out The Sims 3. Is there anyone in The Sims 3? It's kind of like a similar vibe to this. Sims 3. Maybe we can just, maybe some art will be nice and soothing after this. This was a soothing journey, so maybe chilling with some art would be nice. So let's pop over and see the beautiful Meadow Fox. She is a beautiful vibe, really quirky. She also is a harpist. She does really, really beautiful harp pieces. She was apparently one of the first harpists to partner with Twitch, which is beautiful. That's really, really exciting. So we might go see the beautiful Meadow Fox. Her art pieces are beautiful. They're really earthy. She's got like a little bit like an elf vibe going on, which I adore. So let's go pop over and see the beautiful Meadow Fox. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining. Please know you've got the Discord there too if you want to reach out, share any of your adventures, any of your stories, anything whatsoever. I love and appreciate you all so much. Excited for you to be on my path. Use my Instagram or my Facebook if you want to see a little bit more of what I do when I'm not streaming, which is a little bit more of my personality, I suppose. Helping people as much as I can, letting them see how incredible they are, breaking past any fears or anything keeping you from embracing who you truly are. That's a lot of what I focus on, so if that's an interest of you, you can check out those links. But I shall catch you on the flip side, y'all. Alrighty, guys. When we pop over, feel free to say a big Gracie raid, share some love, enjoy your vibes, and I shall catch you next time. Alrighty. Love and light, guys. Ha la 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 la, 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 ha la 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 la.